going on, people? How's everybody doing tonight? It's Saturday night, y'all. It's been a long time since I canned up on a Saturday night, guys. Did you miss me? I'm taking to what you guys are saying to heart here. I am rocking. I'm the big boss villain of level 20. Before y'all can beat the game, I'm here with my big boss wear. I'm the villain at the end of the game. I'm the villain at the end of the movie. But y'all been calling me Mr. Anderson. I'm on my Matrix-ish right now. You see how this working here? I was out in the streets looking like this today, guys. You see this? This ain't just for the show. I'm out here big bossing it up. What's going on, people? I'm back. How y'all doing? It's TD&D live on a Saturday, baby. What's cooking? What's crack-a-lacking? Y'all see the title? Y'all see the thumbnail? We gonna cook in a second, man. We gonna get it going. How y'all doing on a Saturday night? How y'all living? I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I'm gonna see how y'all living. Yeah. Can you guys want to know something? How I'm getting back into the flow of things here? This is the 4th live stream this week. I did all 4 live streams last month in February. So we getting back, baby. So guys, you're wondering, it's like, yo, what's going on with Dave? I know he's been in and out, you know. Yo, we done 4 this week. We getting back, baby. We getting back into the groove of things. Before we get started, let me see what's in the chat here first. We're gonna get into it. Let me see here. What we got going on here? Pooh Man says RIP to Akira Teriyama. Yeah, I heard he passed away. I saw that. Yeah. Salute to him. Rest in peace of me. Dank in the building. What's going on? We just getting started, people. If you just clicked in this link here, we just getting started. Yo, who else we got here? Dank saying, I was more of a Walker Texas Ranger fan than DBZ. Those damn action jeans. Yeah. What's going on with you? Jurgen, good morning to you. OZ, good morning to you as well. Pooh Man says, Dank, I'm a proud Dragon Ball nerd with the exception of GT. Yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball talk. What's going on, Thomas? Thomas in the building. No limit. What's going on, man? What's up to you, family? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. 80 Black Man still got that damn profile picture, brother. We see that naked woman on the screen. We see you. We know you was rubbing on those tatas. Hey, what happened to the last session? Didn't you have like a session yesterday? Hey, 80. Who did you paint on yesterday? And when you was getting your paint on, were you like this? Hey, let me stop, man. I'm gonna stop messing with you, AD. I'm gonna stop messing with you, man. I'm gonna stop messing with you. I keep doing that to you, man. You said you did some work last night, I believe, right? I'm gonna stop messing with you, man. Let me see who else in the building. Oh, he's like, Omar's coming. Yeah, this is a big coat, right? The long coat. I could hold the shotty under here. Yo. Yeah. Dave's coming. Ain't Omar. Dave's coming. What's going on, William? William in the building. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Who else we got here? 80 Black Man say, what's popping with you? Kareem in the building. Good to see you. Hey, man, I haven't had only one person calls me Davey. I got one childhood friend, my guy Jacob. I've known him since I was like 3 or 4 years old. He's the only one that says Davey. No Limit says, Dave taking over the world one suburb at a time. Got that right. Straight big boss villain, black coat and all. Hey, man, let's see what's in the building. 80s, Dave do look diabolical. Hell yeah. I like that. I look diabolical. Hey, man, stop messing with me. I'll get diabolical on that ass. Pause. Hey, what's going on, Poobin? I see you in the chat, man. I see you change your profile. I see you, brother. Minor Man, so what's going on, man? Salute to you. Good to see you, man. Charles says, does Tyson win? He should. You know, I'm not a fan of that fight. It's a 30-year age gap. You know what I mean? I know it's going to be on Netflix, you know, they're trying to sell this. If it's an exhibition fight, it's going to be a draw. That's what I'm wondering too. Hey, guys, here's one thing you're missing. This fight is in Texas. Texas don't play when it comes to the ooh-wee. You know what I'm talking about, that ooh-wee, right? Like, that's what Tyson does. His own YouTube channel is called what? Hot Boxing. Tyson smokes every goddamn day. And I forgot who it was that got a win turned to a no contest. He's a top-ranked fighter. He fought in the last year. I can't think of his name right now. But I can't think of his name right now. Dang it. But you guys can Google it. He got called a no contest because he was smoking the sweet herb in Texas. So this cannot be a regulation fight unless Tyson's gonna go off the men and be sober for the next couple of months, which I doubt. It's gonna be an exhibition fight, guys. And this exhibition fight, if it goes a distance, will end in a draw. Mark my words for it. It's in Texas. It's in Jerry's World. The big bowl. So it's gonna be a draw unless Jake Paul drops him. Y'all got my prediction on March 9th. That's what's gonna happen. And you guys, everyone's like, oh, Tyson got to change 57, gonna be 58, or Jake Paul, No, it's a money grab. Cash grab, people, cash grab. Tyson smokes. It's gonna be an exhibition because Texas will put them drug things on them and they're not gonna sanction the fight. So it will be an exhibition. It'll go the distance and it'll be a draw unless someone gets knocked out. There's my thing. It's going to be a draw. Just like Tyson fought Roy Jones in that exhibition 3 years ago during the pandemic, and they called it a draw. You know why? Because Tyson smokes every day, people. You can't pass a drug test if you're smoking the ooh-wee every day. Appreciate you, Charles. Appreciate you. Everybody hated Dragon Ball GT. For real, man? Damn. Thomas has got a bidet, and I love it. Congratulations, Thomas. Thomas went ahead and got your ass clean. Pause. Hey, brother, wait till month 2 and month 3. It's not only just about cleaning your ass, people. It's about cleanliness. It's about hygiene. You're going to see a difference in your digestive system. It ain't going to happen right away, Thomas. Anybody who owns a bidet knows that here. Stop using all that goddamn toilet paper, okay? Go buy the attachment. You can buy an attachment anywhere from $20 to $150. Just the toilet seat itself. You don't got to buy the whole toilet for $800 to $1,000. That's not in your budget, but I bet y'all got $100 for a damn toilet seat. Good job, Thomas. Good job. Last night was glorious. Hey, man. Hey, AD, he said, I keep nipples safe. AD got the win. AD for the win. Hey, man. What's going on, Sheila? Dave looks like he's going to be on Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation tour. Hey, stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me, Sheila. How you doing, girl? Stop playing with me. Who else in the building? Ozzy says, I got Tyson. I hear you, man. Dave, saw that Joshua fight? Yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. Give me a moment. I'll talk about that in 1 second. Let's see here. Yep, crash grab is right, Charles. Exactly. That's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. That Joshua fight highlights look crazy. That's all you need was highlights. It was only 2 rounds. It was only 2 rounds, man. Hey, what's going on, Derek? The bidet changed my life forever. Shout out to Derek, too. Hey, man, y'all getting y'all lives changed by keeping y'all asses clean, man. Hey, man, y'all just don't know. It's not only about, just getting all that clean up here. I can get really nasty. I ain't gonna get into it. You guys will know after a few months, you will know. Like Thomas said, it makes a difference. Hell yeah, man. It makes a big old difference, man. Hey, so real fast here. Let me do this here. Let me cut the music. We in the building here. I appreciate y'all. Love my music. Let's get this party started here, right? As you guys, I do my normal announcements here. First of all, shout out to everybody here for TDNA Live on a Saturday night. It's probably the first Saturday I've done in like several months here. So salute to everybody that's here. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all gonna be like, yo, damn, Dave came on a Saturday. Yes, I did. So shout out to the replay gang. If y'all catching this, like, oh, snap. So we got you, man. Don't worry. We back in the gang. We back in business. All right. Shout out to the Ninja Watchers. I see y'all ninja watching. Y'all can't type. Y'all can only listen. Whether you watching me and got me on the big screen because you can't chat, it's all good. I appreciate you all the same. But shout out to everybody who's going to be in the live chat here. The AIC tribe members, salute to you guys here. And thank you. As always, we got to do the house cleaning in front here, right? I need the likes up in the building. But y'all see the ticker down below. It's Super Chat Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna do super chats, super thanks, super stickers, as well as the Cash App ticker down below. You know why, guys? I'm an independent content creator, and these live streams don't pay for itself. Everything you say here has a price, like the $1 Million Man says here. So show your love, guys. Go ahead and put in that Cash App, put in that super. I don't care if the 99-cent holler, you want to go right to the $20 holler. Everything's much appreciated. But here's the thing: if y'all broke as hell because the 9th and you don't get paid to the 15th, if you ain't got no dough, you ain't got no loot, you ain't got no Luciano, I get it. Times are hard. People are broke these days. That's why you come to watch me on YouTube for your escapism. I need the goddamn like button then. Likes up in the mofo building if you ain't got that loot. All right. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody, because when y'all bless me because y'all know I'm giving y'all the job that needs to be done here. So salute to everybody here. We're getting that out the way here. We got videos. We got modern women. We got banshees. We got all that stuff going on here. And I want to say something to you guys. I'm not a mean person. You know, shout out to Fanon International Boxing. I don't know if he's watching, but he gave me a nice little compliment yesterday, because I came in the chat, and I was saying salute to everybody, and for now I was like, Dave, you a wild boy, and I'm watching him like, what are you talking about? And then Maria was in the chat. Shout out to Maria. I don't know if she's here, but she'd be in Fanon's chat. It's like, Dave be mean. I'm like, I'm not a mean person. I'm just a straight shooter. I just call it how I see it, But Fanon was like, yo, I had that Red Fox honesty. You were saying, like that was a hard compliment right there, Fanon. I could appreciate that. He was like, yo, but Dave got like that. He said like Red Fox. I was like, I'm not a comedian, but you know what though, Fanon? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna ride that to the day that I die here, that somebody thinks that I have a Red Fox personality. So salute to Fanon, man. And real fast here, I was what? You know what? I'll get back to that in a second. I just want to get some other house business out the way here. Sorry for the delay in this show here. So you guys saw the initial was supposed to be done like earlier today. I had posted. That's going to go on at noon time, right? But I'll let you know something, right? I had to do some house cleaning for my mom's. You know what I'm saying? She needs a goddamn sofa set so bad. Sofa and love seat. She cheap as hell. She born in the 40s, so she don't like to spend a gang of money. And I literally had to drive to her house like, yo, moms, I don't give a damn, right? You need to treat yourself. You need a new sofa set. So I took her because she was looking at other places. I was overcharging her, and I found her a genuine leather sofa seat and a sofa and a love seat for half the price, man. We didn't buy it today. I know how my mom operates, so I'm going to let her think about it for a few days, and then you know what? I'll then come back on Monday or Tuesday, and then bam, we're going to go and cop it and get it delivered. So that's why I didn't come on, because if I came online earlier today, I wouldn't do what I need to do for my moms. And that's like another thing too, just to let you guys know. Like, since my pops passed away, I realized I got to do a lot of things for her, like the man in the house here, even though I don't live there per se. And I bought her a car 2.5 years ago, right? What's going on, Anthony? No notifications? They don't work, man. They don't work. What's going on, Peter? Good to see you, man. Yeah, so I need to get the oil change in the car. I bought her a car 2 years ago, right? And I said to myself, wait a minute. Has the oil change got done in this car? Yo, car for 2 years didn't have an oil change. But here's the thing, guys. It wasn't that bad because my mom only drove in 5,000 miles in this car in 2 years. So it was all good. Got the oil change taken care of. Had to get some new wiper blades done on the car. And then we found a sofa and love seat. I'm going to go pick it up this week. So that's why I didn't come on early. But that's why I'll be back with prime time Saturday night. So appreciate y'all moving. Let me move this back for 6 hours. Okay. So I just want to get that out the way here. And let me see here. What y'all saying here in the chat here? Red Fox and Groove joking still. ASF. Yeah, I hear you, Pooh, man. Yeah. Wait, who's in the building here? Yeah, like button, Jermaine. What's going on, Jermaine? Good to see you. Got Jermaine in the building here. So let me get back to what I was about to say here. I want to get that out the way. So I watched Fanon's channel today, right? And it lets me know. You guys know I love boxing. I'm not gonna long stroke you on this. I'm gonna say this real fast and we're gonna get to it here, right? One thing that boxing has showcased me in these YouTube streets here is that we got a lot of soft, dumbass dudes in the game here. Cats who are younger than me are fucking stupid. Oh my God. And I watched Fanon's channel and I'm seeing people who cam up and they did the panels. And I'm not going to say their names, but you know, if you guys watch his channel, you know who the dumbass trolls that be coming there and saying all the janky stuff on his channel. And I never thought in my wildest dreams that we got a whole bunch of grown ass men who want to give accomplishments, want to give a clap up to guys you lost to in the ring. Like you get heart, you get the clap if you go ahead and fight somebody. But when you get your ass beat, you don't get credit for getting your ass whooped. Like there's people who really want to measure resumes and say, since he fought him and lost, well, he got all these guys he lost to, so he got a stronger resume. Like, no, you don't get points for losing. You lost. I love Sean Porter. I've seen Sean Porter fight several times. I've met Sean Porter. I've met Sean Porter's daddy. I've talked and chilled with him. I got pictures. Like they see me at multiple fights in Vegas. They're good people. But you know, though, just because I love Sean Porter as a fighter doesn't mean that he has a better resume when he's lost to the top guys he's went against. He's been a champion, but just because you fight somebody and lose don't mean you get elevated points. And this is where I want to get here. We are literally seeing the people who are younger than me, the generation below me, is part of the participation trophy generation. You guys celebrate losing. Anyone know something, guys? I'm sick and tired of y'all motherfucking losers. This ain't just about the black community. This is about America in general. The reason why America's got so many problems, we want to elevate the loser. We want to salute the person who did something but got their ass whooped. And you know, when I grew up, we didn't celebrate losers. If you lost, you got to sit in that L and you got to figure out to get the goddamn W. No one congratulated us in the 80s when you lost. You lost, sucks to be you. On to the next. Who's coming up next here? I cannot believe that we got so many young men, I mean, in their 30s with this mentality. And a part of me wants to cam up on his channel, but I like to just fall back. I like to listen and watch and everything, right? But I may have to say something. I may just cam up, drop Fanon a couple of dollars in the super chat, more than a couple, because, he's my morning dose right now, right? But Fanon, if you are listening, and I know you deal with it, and I know how you move, man, I am not here for the participation trophies. Some guys come up here, and I know that you go through it when you hear these guys talk. But damn it, these guys are fucking horrible. Oh my God. Like, the audacity to saying, oh, this guy lost to this guy, he lost to this guy, he fought these guys, so he gets credit. No. When you lose, you lose. Like, I grew up where that even though I was the best player on my team when my dad was the coach, my dad would bitch me if my play had fallen off. And I wasn't a goddamn loser. Like my mind state is differently, where that I can remember times when that I was either the number 2 batting average on my baseball team. I was leading the game. I was leading the team in home runs, or I was second in the team in scoring, second in rebounds, first in assists. And you know what though? My dad will bench my black ass in a minute if I wasn't playing to my standards. But you guys would automatically get participation choice saying, you did your best, you tried the hardest, congratulations. Fuck that bullshit. And I ain't gonna teach that to my daughter when she gets a little bit older and she's gonna get involved in things like that. Hey man, you know what though? I'm not gonna be as hardcore as my dad was, because I know she's not gonna be an athlete like me, but I feel like Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. All right, I'm not going to celebrate mediocrity. I'm happy you participated. It's going to build discipline. It's going to help you out when you get older in life, as far as be able to work with teams and, just grinding and get into the, just getting everything you need to try to compete at the top level so that you can change your mind state the way you're going to move as an adult here. But you know what, though? I ain't here for the fuckery or the dick nanigans, right? And that's why I get frustrated, because I look at y'all, it's like, y'all soft. Y'all asses is weak. Y'all some bitch asses. And that's why y'all girls don't respect you. That's why some of y'all younger cats don't get the women that we talk about here. I know we got a gang of banshees here, right? With my channel, we talk about modern women. We know that women's standards have changed, where they don't look at the average guy, and even guys who are above average, they think that they're better than them. And the reason why we see all these issues that's going on today, right? But my thing is, I am sick and tired of trying to champion the soft cats here. All right? If you soft like tissue here, man, go ahead and grow a pair. Grow a motherfucking pair. And you know what, guys? America's not going to get better. It's not just about black folks. This is about America in general. America without the A. America with the M. Right? We ain't never going to be better in this country if we got a whole bunch of men who are about the bitch assness here. And I will tell you in your face, you soft. What the fuck is your problem? If you get fired from a job, do you put that on your goddamn resume? Hell no. That's like you trying to big up a loss in boxing. So yeah, I want to get that off my chest, man. I'm sick and tired of these Rudy Poo, candy ass, soft ass motherfucking guys here. It's not only the women. I'm bringing this to a conclusion here as we're going to move on. It's not only the women that's the problem that we have in society today. It's y'all soft ass dudes too as well. Y'all being soft also helps encourage these modern women to be strong because they see a whole bunch of bitch asses as well. That's what the problem is too. As much as we need women to be held accountable, fellas, I'm holding y'all accountable too as well. I'm holding you guys accountable. You guys are also the problem that's wrong with society here. Yeah, modern women want to be independent, which is the problem. Yeah, they want their own bag and want their own careers. And then when they figure out that they want a man, it's too goddamn late. But you want to know something? If you guys were more in your manly stance, if you were in your masculine energy, maybe, just maybe the girl that dumps you, maybe wouldn't have dumped your sorry simpleton ass. We gotta hold you guys accountable. Because you know what, though? As much as these women are the problems here, the also a big issue here is a whole bunch of y'all sorry ass simps. That's right, Jurgen. So many simps. Ooh. And you know what? I say in your god motherfucking face, you soft. You need to grow a motherfucking pair. And you know what? Until you grow a pair, your girl ain't gonna respect you. Until you grow a pair, you never gonna get that girl. Until you grow a pair, women are gonna walk all over you. I'm all cool about guys saying, stick to yourself, fellas, do your own thing, save yourself, black men. But you know what, though? You can't save yourself if you can't defend yourself. We can talk about women till we're blue in the face. Now, I'll get to y'all supers in a second. Don't worry, guys. I'll get to y'all supers in a second. I'll get to y'all cash up in a second. We can talk about women till we're blue in the face. And you guys know that I hold accountability here. If you got 5 kids by 4 different men, I'm going to talk about you. If you got 4 kids by 4 men and you 44 years old and you want a man with no kids, I'm going to talk about your dumb ass. Women are not exempt here. But the problem, though, I don't do it enough, is the fact that y'all men are part of the reason, too, why these women move this way. Feminism has had a big hand in this here. Feminism is a problem here that's been going on since the late 60s. Reason why the civil rights movement never really ended, because feminism caused a dividing line where blacks start doing their own thing. Women start going their own way, and that was it. It's the beginning. I'm being short with that. But you guys get the idea if you understand the origins of feminism. But these women would not be here's the thing too, and I can't believe I'm saying this here, but I gotta say it here. A lot of these women who are saying, well, these guys are not like this and these guys are not like that as well. And you know what? They are right, because I see y'all and I'm watching y'all and I talk to y'all. I'm like, yo, there's no way you could be associated with me and then act like that, because I'll curse you out in your goddamn face saying grow a pair, and then you might feel somebody won't talk to me anymore. But you know what, though? You're still a bitch ass because you didn't want to take that critique, that criticism, and do better. That's what men we got to do. Women don't like the fact I'm saying, oh, you're horrible. But I can say that to a dude, though. Ain't no woman gonna complain about me talking about dudes here. So before I get to these videos here, this is for y'all simple ass dudes here. Stop making excuses for losing. Stop making excuses for losing. Stop in this participation trophy era because your parents were soft as hell. And I'm going to talk about your parents, because if you soft as hell, that means that your parents were the problem that raised y'all soft. Y'all were raised soft. Y'all were raised soft. So you know what that means? Your daddy raised you soft. And if your daddy was not in your life, your mama raised you soft. And y'all need to grow a goddamn pair and be a goddamn man. If you want how to be a man here, come talk to me here. I won't, if you get me on the phone or offline, I ain't gonna be like this in your face calling you a bitch every 2 seconds here, but you're gonna know what I mean and know that I mean what I say. That's why you ain't where you at in your career right now, because you soft and your boss knows it. That's why you ain't got the job you have, because you didn't fight and compete in that interview process, because you soft and you didn't fight for it. That's why you look at your monthly expenses and you look at your money and you say, damn, I need to make more money, because you don't got the work ethic, because you soft, because you don't want to put the work in. All y'all soft as cottonelle tissue. Not all y'all in the chat here, but you know what I'm talking about here. So as I'm about to move on here, shout out to Fanon. I love your channel. I feel for you, brother, man, because damn it, these simpleton, you're older than me, Fanon. But these guys here who young and want to cam up and talk this bullshit, they want to talk boxing because you the OG in the game here. And I know that I see it in your face and you're like, oh my God, I got to be on YouTube here. I can't believe I got to deal with this crap here. So salute to you, Fanon, for dealing with the crap every single day. But you know what, though? The people in the chat are soft. And you know what? You're a little bit older than me, Fanon, but I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1980. I'm a direct 80s baby. I think that Gen X is the last generation that's moving that way. I know we got there's some cats and, Gen Zs and, but at the end of the day, though, as a collective here, these younger generations here is the reason why America is pussified. I said it. America is pussified. Not just in the black community. It's men in general. We got too many pussies in the world, and we got to end this pussification. That's my rant. I do rants for nine. I was joking around. I said Tupac rant. I do rants for nine, as you notice. Let's get to the chat here. Let me get into it. AD says, I give credit for getting the ring, not for losing. Yeah, AD, I do. For as far as box is concerned, you do get credit for getting the ring. You fought. Like any man that lace up them gloves, lace up them boots to get in the ring, yeah, because you know, though, you're getting the ring with the possibility of losing your life. Your careers get hit in the head for a living. You don't want to get hit as much, but you will get hit in the head. I give you credit. You know what, though? But I ain't going to give you no credit when you lose. You get your ass knocked out. You get the crap kicked out of you. No credit you get. Your bank account. When you a legend at the bank and the bank teller seeing you doing withdrawals, transactions, and moving stuff around, that's where you get credit at. Not in that goddamn boxing ring when you lose, okay? You know, hey, shout out to y'all, but you don't get W points for getting in the ring. Lord have mercy. Let's get into it here. Shout out to my man MOP in the building with the first holla, dropping that $2 holla with the blue in the chat, fellas and ladies. I love it when you turn the chat colors. Saying, heard Jake Paul was boxing Tyson. Is that true? It is true. Please on Netflix. It'll be on Netflix. Hey, hold on. First things first, brother. Salute. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. All right, back at you on the first super. We're going to get to the money here, and then we're going to get to the show here. It is true here, MOP. It's going to be on Netflix. It's going to be in Dallas, in Jerry's World, in the big stadium there. You know, actually Arlington. They always say Dallas because the Dallas Cowboys, but I believe that the stadium's actually in Arlington, Texas. So it will be on Netflix, Jake Paul against Mike Tyson, and I don't give a damn about it. It's a cash grab. That's how I feel about MOP. Thank you for the holla, man. First holla in the building. Hold on, let me do this here. Let me switch over here. 1 second. All right, let me do that here. All right, appreciate you, brother. Let's get this chat. Let's get this show going on the ground, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. AD says, when I was growing up, second place was losing. Man, AD, I only recognized my first place in championships, man. My dad, of course, being my pops, he collected all my memorabilia, and before he passed away, he brought over to my house, right? But you know one thing I respect? One thing I respect is first. Hey, I was third in the conference in the long jump. Don't give a damn about that shit. I didn't win, even though my teammate beat me. I was fifth in the conference in the triple jump. I don't give a damn about that shit. No, I do care about conference champion. No, I care about the best musician, outstanding freshman. You know what I care about? Outstanding junior, being the best junior musician. You know what I care about too? Winning conference. You know what I care about too as well? It's just a quasi. In middle school, we did play 6 in the 4x1 relay, but you know what though? We didn't win. So I like the medal, but I don't give a damn because we didn't win. Right? Only thing I rock with is W's. Everything else, hey, it's cool. You know, my kid can look at it and say, oh, daddy did a lot of things here, right? Yeah, daddy did a lot of things. But anything that's below first place, I don't give a damn. And all y'all celebrate 8th place. I got 8th place. Man, get your participation trophy ass out of here. Lord have mercy. Yeah, 2nd place was the best loser. Facts, man. Yeah. Shout out to AD coming in with the $20 holla. Oh, man, you dropping this orange in the chat, AD. I appreciate you guys. Guys, y'all can follow suit too as well. Thank you, AD. What you got here? I'm putting titty money in the collection plate. Y'all the sinners, though. Godzilla's always watching, always judging. We got titty money. Hey, AD dropping the 20. That's huge, brother. AD, you have no idea how huge this is. You and MOP so far. Guys, I'm humbled. I'm blessed when you guys give me your hard-earned money in these live streams and say, hey, Dave, here you go. Go ahead and cook. So, man, salute. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. And right back at you on that super, man. I'll make sure I'm going to give you a show while I'm here, brother. You guys don't know how huge that is, guys. You know how many people be on YouTube trying to get a monetized channel? And the fact that you get a little bit of support here, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, AD. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get down here. Fred says they fighting. Yeah, Fred says, yeah, it's going to be in June. Yeah. It says, ain't any better in Canada, Dave, says Peter Rose. Oh, yeah. Oh, Canada, y'all worse. But I don't live in Canada, so I can't really have 2 cents on it. I know how extremely liberal it is in Canada. There's nothing wrong with being liberal, but what did Chris Rock say? I'm liberal on certain things. I'm conservative on a lot of things. No one's really truly a conservative or a liberal 100%, right? Like Chris Rock said, he's like, I'm conservative about my fiscal responsibility. I'm conservative about that. I know what I'm liberal about? Strippers. Yeah, you know, so yeah, that's what's up, man. I get it. Canada, y'all got some things going on, but hey, let me get to Fred here. Fred coming in with the $5 super sticker, making the blue in the chat here. Check it out, man. What's going on, Fred? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. But check it out. Fred ain't got no questions. He ain't got no comments. Fred dropped this for the love of the game, y'all. Oh, man, Fred in the building. Brother Fred, salute. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. Right back at you on the super sticker. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's huge, guys. Y'all don't know how huge it is when you drop that love in the chat, man. Thank you, Fred. Man, we about to get cooking here in a second. Thank you, brother. Sheila says, facts, Dave. Fred says, keep talking facts. Thank you. Jurgen says, simps. Vince says, salute. Salute to you. Fred also says, preach, man. Thank you, man. I'm just saying, I'm only thing I'm talking about is what I live and what I know. And you know what, though? I see why these guys can't get no girls, because y'all soft. Come on, man. You think a woman is going to want y'all when y'all acting like losing is okay? You giving credit for participation trophies? Oh, he lost. I'm going to elevate him because he got in a ring with him. No woman honors losers. Women sees a loser and her pussy dries up. Guys, ladies in the chat, you want a confident, successful man. Even if he loses, he's mad as hell why he lost. He's going to say, you know what? It ain't going to happen again. I know I took this L right now. I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back. And she may feel some way, but knowing her man keeps fighting back, she going to respect that Negro, unlike the guy who's always losing. Oh, baby, it's okay. We'll get him next time. It's all right. No, your woman's coochie is drying up by the millisecond when she sees that you're okay with losing, because you know what she says? I didn't sign up to be with a soft nigga. Y'all soft. Lord have mercy. Look at Sheila. She's saying it right here. I don't respect soft men. It just tells me I got to wear the pants in the relationship and I'm not about that life. Exactly, Sheila. Exactly. Your woman runs y'all. That's what I'm seeing here. Y'all women run y'all. Lord have mercy. What's going on, Frank? Frank in the building. Salute to you, man. Good to see you. Fred says, my mama raised a hellraiser. That's what's up, Fred. I mean, if your mama raised a beast, that's the way it's supposed to be. We men supposed to be beasts. All right? Controlled beast. You ain't got to be animalistic all the time. You got to know to pick and choose your battles, of course, when we get older. You can't be going in rawr, rawr, like a dungeon dragon. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, though? When you need to be a beast, your woman know my man's a beast, and I ain't going to step in his way. I'm going to let him handle his goddamn business. Hey, you know what y'all women say today? Man, my man, he all right. He all right. That's what y'all women are saying about y'all. You know, he kind of strong. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you ain't got no successful marriages. You wondering why your girl don't love you. You wonder why your girl talk down to you. You wonder why your girl talk back to you. Because you know why? She thinks she the man. Man. Jurgen says, I believe that there are the most simps in Germany. Word? Damn, Jurgen, see, it's a worldwide phenomenon. Jurgen's telling me in Germany right now it's a phenomenon. It's a problem. Man, we men are soft. Gotta grow some. We men need to step it up. Yeah, we do, man. We do. And the guys who see it, we gotta point it out too. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Pinball, what's going on, man? What up, troop? Just pulled over to hit the like button in Mount Vernon, Illinois. I'm ninja watching, listening while driving to Texas. Hey, Pinball, be safe on the road. Shout out to you for the like button. Guys, likes up in the building. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Likes up in the building. Thank you, Pinball. I'm gonna give you this work here while you driving, man. I'm gonna help you through this drive, man. Thank you, brother. OZ says, after us 80s babies, this issue's done. It is, man. It is. Lord have mercy. Javisa, you playing with my name, Dave. Am I? I said Singleton, not Simpleton. I said Simpleton, not Singleton. I get you, though, man. You know, I get you, man. It's all good. It's all good. Now, Dave, I see a lot of Phantom and AM Punch. Okay. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Tom? It's 617 Boss. Hey, before we get started here, right? Hey, TD&D roll call. We're about to get into the show here, right? City, state, zip, area code, rep where you from. You know me. I don't front where I'm at. And for y'all city-ass, goon-ass, ghetto-ass niggas, I don't care from the suburbs. I'm in the 630 stand-up. And for y'all city niggas who want to talk about the suburbs, fuck you guys, because I own it. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. That's what Bernie Mac said, right? I ain't scared of y'all. If anything, y'all should be scared of me. What's going on, Thomas? Yeah, second place is the first loser. It is. Stormy B, man, in the building. What's going on, Stormy? Salute to you, brother. Salute to Stormy, man. Like button smash. I appreciate you, brother. Shantae, my girl Shantae, what's going on? Hey, Shantae, you still got that, man? We got to talk, girl. Last time we talked, it was looking good for you. I don't know if you guys know, I'm not going to say any particular details here, right? But we've been making love connections on the TD&D live cast here. You know what I'm saying? People behind the scenes are finding love in different places. So as much as y'all want to call me mean, people are finding that love here. What's going on, Shantae? We got to talk, girl. We definitely got to talk. Yeah. What's going on, AD? Says, quite liberal about strippers. They get me paid. Exactly, AD. Exactly. You get that money, brother. Get that money. They ain't marriage material. I ain't mad at strippers. If you guys ain't marrying strippers, don't be trying to talk to strippers. All right? Strippers, dancers, OnlyFans, as we can let them know that you guys are ruining your life, your future prospects. But you know what, though? If you ain't trying to lock them down, do what their job is for. All right. They got a job, and fellas, you can use to help out their job. We ain't talking about them. We're talking about the other chicks. Hey, man. She was like dry as the Sahara Desert. God dizzle. Hey, man. Hey, let's see here. Who else? We got to get it going here. What's going on, Chi-Town? Thank you. Hit the likes, man. Simps get pimped. Yeah. Trust. What's going on, Trust? What's good with you? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah. That's for you, Dave. Thank you. Let's see here. Sheila said, I had some wine. Don't mind me. Hey, we ain't worried about that. Sheila, it's Saturday night, girl. It's the weekend. You ain't working right now. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't working tomorrow. You back to work on Monday. Get your drink on. Sip on that wine and relax, girl. Stormy B-Man says, dried up coochie, not for you ski. Exactly. Man, You guys, you should know when your woman don't respect you. She look at you and she's like, even when she want to give up the booty to you, she give it to you. It's like half-ass, like, I guess I give it to him. You know what I mean? I guess I give it to him and everything. Yeah, dried up coochie. It's dry, man. It's a hard status. Oh man, you over here famished. You want to taste it. She's like, no, Negro, you don't do it for me no more. Shout out to my man Fred Taylor in the building. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. Fred coming in also dropping the super sticker, the $3 holla. Some of y'all don't, this is the first three in a minute. I see the 99 cents. I see the $2 holla. I ain't mad at that $3 holla, man, but check it out what Fred got here. He ain't got no questions, no comments. Fred is here for the love of the game. My man Fred in the building. Hey, brother man. Salute. Thank you for the holler. Thank you. Right back at you on the super. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the love of the game. Y'all don't know, man. Man, every time I see him, I don't take y'all for granted. I know y'all can either just listen to me and watch and not drop anything in the plate. But so when y'all drop in the plate, thank you very much, because sometimes the AdSense is not enough, because sometimes these videos get demonetized and I don't get that AdSense revenue. So thank you, man. And plus I've been cursing already, so there's a good chance. Trust says, how you been, TDND, since the passing? Are you back on track? Oh man, it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot, Trust. Like I said, it's just a new normal with my brother passed away. But I don't know if you heard, I talked about too, my uncle passed away this week. My family can't win for losing. You know what I mean? It's rough because of my mom's side of the family, right? I mean, the last year and a half, I go back, last 4 years, I've lost my dad, I lost my brother. My mom has lost 2 brothers, a brother-in-law, a sister. I lost a cousin last July. My best friend, Dr. Zoe, I've known for over 20 plus years. She passed away from cancer. Dude, there's at least like 10 deaths in my family in the last 4 years minimum. It's been rough, man. But you know what, though? It's making me process life differently, man. Time waits for no man. And you know what? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know. We're going to wake up tomorrow. That's why we got to live. That's why I'm working. That's why I'm grinding. That's why I'm talking. That's why I speak my mind. And that's why I say what I want to say here, whether I'm to and fro, hither and thither, there and back, and there and yonder, right? I'm going to talk because I don't know when my last breath's going to be here. So it's been a lot, and it makes you question your own mortality when you're just seeing deaths back to back to back. And it was different when I was younger because I wasn't close to my family members who died a long time ago. But the last 4 years, it's people near and dear to my heart, and it makes you question your mortality. So I'm maintaining, brother. But you know what, though? As a man, I can't just sit here and cry and moan and weep. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to grieve because as human beings, we have to grieve. The one thing I'm not gonna do is just sit on the sidelines and be like shit on the street and sit there and like doo-doo and stink. We gotta get to work. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep pushing because life doesn't stop. That's how I'm moving, man. That's the way I'm thinking. That's my mentality, brother. That's my mentality. I appreciate you asking, though. I appreciate you asking, man. Vince says, now bust the homosexual on Floyd. I got the lead for the head mess with my kids. Hey, man. Stop playing, Vince. Stop playing, man. You're gonna start some stuff, man. The programming by society has started this mess when we need to be told the harsh truth. Exactly, Peter. But here's the thing, Peter. People don't like the truth. People don't like confrontation. People don't want to be told that their shit stinks. That's the problem today. And then when you tell them that, they're going to look at you funny and go to somewhere else where they can hear the good news. I ain't here for all the good news all the time. Tell me my shit stinks so I can go ahead and wipe my ass. You know what I'm saying? See how that works? Oh, damn, my shit stinks. Let me go ahead and clean my ass then. Yeah. He said 150K. TF, what the? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that means. 150. Oh, I see what you're saying about the title. We're going to get into it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. You talk about the title. I know you're messing with me, Vince. You need to stop playing with me, though, Vince. Stop playing with me. We got that 514. Peter's in the house here. I see you, man. Montreal. What's going on? Shante in Virginia. All right. Trust ATL Georgia 770. What's going on? Germany for my man Jurgen. Yeah, I know where y'all at. 239 representing that 305 says no limit. That's what's going on, man. Yeah, we're about to get started now. Says I grew up around monkey bars, merry-go-rounds, and that hot aluminum slide and that hot ass sun type of girl. Me too, Sheila. the monkey bars, when you're going around, like it had rust and you thought you're gonna catch tetanus. Playing, man, our jungle gyms, man, we caught tetanus. We were stepping on needles and nails and all kinds of stuff here that made us who we are, man. Y'all don't know what the jungle gyms that we had to grow up in elementary school. Y'all see what we had? You know what y'all gonna say? Man, y'all grew up in the projects. No, it's the suburb life too. The projects didn't even have the jacked up jungle gyms. There's a few left. Hey, man, stop playing with me on this one. Let's see here. From the Chocolate City, just get money and painting titties. I hear you, AD. Get that money, painting titties. East side of Detroit for Pooh, man. That's what's going on. Nope, the man is gone. Oh, come on, Shantae. We got to work with you again, girl. I got to work with you. All right, we got to get you back on track, girl. We're gonna work with you, girl. Don't worry. You the people who rock with me is good people, and we're gonna get you back on track, girl. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We got you, girl. I got you. Yeah. Oh, you cut it off? Lord have mercy. We'll talk about it. Hey, man, don't worry about it. We got you, girl. Don't worry. He was only seen once a month here. Oh, yeah, that time and that commitment. I get you, Shantae. If the guy is not putting in the effort and he lives close enough here, unless you got a situationship going on here, once a month ain't gonna kick it. I feel you, girl. I ain't mad at you on that one. Well, I tell you, fellas, too, if you like somebody, you can't be checking no girl for once a month. You know why? Because another dude's gonna step up and gonna take your spot because you over here being stagnant. Story says strippers ain't for marrying. Think about the definition of stripper. Taking it off or removing, never adding on. Reading is fundamental. Man, Story B, man, that's a bar. Can I borrow that from you? That's a bar. You don't mind if I borrow that from you, man? I'm going to borrow that from you. Appreciate you, man. What's going on, Perfect Square? In the building. What's going on, Perfect? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Appreciate you, Shantae. Thank you, Trust. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We still cooking, though. We still here, still standing, still strong. I am pushing on, man. That's what we got to do. Yep. We don't know what tomorrow is for us, man. Live in the moment today, but don't be irresponsible in the moment, too. I said, live in the moment, but don't be irresponsible in the moment. You know why? Because what happens when you do wake up tomorrow and you spend all your goddamn money? All right. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but don't be irresponsible unless you know you got a diagnosis and you're knocking on heaven's door. If you're not that, then don't be irresponsible. All right. Exactly, Stormy B. Exactly. Yeah. Damn, death can be a serious motivation. I feel that. It's got to be, man. It's got to be at this point in the game, man. Got to be motivated because, man, I got to do what I got to do now because I could be gone next tomorrow. And if I'm gone, then, that means everything I said I was going to do, I can't do. So got to get it in, man. Got to keep motivating, man. Got to get going, get straight, and get it right. Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got here? That's some real ish. It is, man. Use it in Vegas next year. Oh yeah, we'll be in Vegas this year. Hey, we in Vegas this year. Fred, not next year. We in Vegas this year. Atlanta, what's up, man? Good to see you. Perfect Square representing. Fred said, Dave, there are good things after this for those who live right. Exactly, man. Of course. No doubt, man. You could say it any better, Fred. Exactly, man. Monkey bars today reference modern day hip hop lyrics. Man, basically, this drill rap. I'm in Chicago. We in Chicago, Stormy Beast, and all this drill rap. This is the part I'm conservative about now. Stormy, I don't know if you're the same age as me, right? I'll be 44 years old on Wednesday, right? I was raised in the beginning of the hip hop era. I like to say I'm the backpacker that grew up, right? But this hip hop that we got now, man, it's garbage. I'm concerned about the music now because the music I grew up in, I know there's things that I'm actually starting thinking now, like, man, some of the West Coast rap that we had, all the gangster rap, man, it caused a slippery slide to create other genres of hip hop, like the drill music, that's made our society crappy as hell. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? We can't pick and choose the music that people make because of what they're experiencing. And I get it how NWA said they were a necessary evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we were CNN of the hood, things of that nature. But what do we got now with that gangster rap now? You know what I mean? As much as I loved it in the 80s, man, what we got in 2024 now? That slippery slope of the music that's now corporate media has turned it as a poison against us. It was good back then because we were putting a spotlight in everything, the freedom of speech and all that stuff. But now corporate media is involved in music. They are in there about the profit margins, okay? Because hip hop now is really pop music, and they're using that to the destruction and detriment of our own people. That's my problem with hip hop now. And you only see a few cats that's really doing some good things, and the rest of all is straight garbage. And it's destroying our community and it's destroying our people. Come on, you really think Sexy Red got any kind of positive influence in our kids today? I'm seeing Sexy Red being the worst influence on our kids, man. Glorilla, the worst influence on our kids here. I'm telling y'all, these female rappers who are so prevalent in the game now is making it worse for us. Got girls want to look up to and want to beat and want to be tatted up and want to have that gruff, I'm Glow. Get him, Glow. Like, I don't want no woman with a gruff in her voice. Come on, get him, Glow. No, get me a woman. I don't want you trying to fight a battle for me and trying to jump in the gang for me. No, man, y'all got me worked up today. What's going on, Sydney? It's been a minute by checking in before the Sun Celtics. Oh, okay. Celtics gonna win, Sydney. Hey, man, Celtics gonna win that game, man. Sorry to spoil it for you. MOP in that Wilmington, Delaware, man, where all the hoes at. And the bet, you got some good tax laws in there in Delaware. Got some good tax laws over there. Let's see here. Yeah, man, we doing Vegas this year, man. You 58. Oh, you a little bit old. You older than me, Stormy B. So you understand. Like, if anything, you understand more than me, Stormy B, because you got me by 14. 13, no, got about 14 years, 13 years. So you, more than anything else, what I'm saying here, you can speak on it and add extra to it because you got the 70s lifestyle in you too. Because I can't talk about the 70s life. I can talk about the 80s. But Stormy B, you know what I'm talking about, man. All these soft ass ninjas. Man, oh man. Said, I remember when rap music could be played on radio during the daytime. I remember that too. Hell yeah. I remember when V103 was really a V103 station. Hits and Dusties. Now I hear Drake on V103 in Chicago. What the hell? Music is garbage these days. Yeah, no doubt. Let me see here, getting caught up here. It's some underground female artists I like. It's always, there's always a few underground artists, but they're not going to be talked about. Like in my my heyday of my young kicking it days, when we talk about young underground artists like Bahamadia, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw Bahamadia in concert. Shout out to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Bahamadia had them bars. She had them lyrics. She was spitting, She wasn't out here trying to make women want to be ghetto-fied as ever. She was just, she had the masculine vibe to her, but she's a musician, but it was nothing to the point. It's like, yo, I wouldn't let my daughter listen to no Bahamadia. Damn that, man. Nah. Yeah, music is ew. Right, man. Exactly. China said, thank you. I was only asking for once a week, which I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy, girl. Yeah, you should keep guys spend more time. Stormy said, that's another reason I'm referred to as the sense. Oh, for real, Stormy B? Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my man. I'm gonna keep it back in my mind, man, that you the sense now. All right, cool. I'm glad I know one of your acronyms, your nicknames. All right, brother. All right. AD says, wait, hold on. What are you saying here? Bahamadia voice was still sexy. I love me some Bahamadia, man. I never forget I saw her at the House of Blues back in 2000. It was her. It was the Roots crew. Man, that was a big show. Let's see, Roots, Bahamadia, Dead Prez. Yeah, Dead Prez was there that night. Flo Brown was there that night. And I believe it may have been one of the 22 times I seen Tyler Kweli and High Tech open up for the Roots. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sydney Brown says, remember Rap Down on Saturday night on WGCI from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.? Oh, my God, Sydney, don't get started on Saturday nights when GCI actually was legit. Saturday nights, oh my God. Now we're going back, Sydney. Now you're making me reboot. I used to get my old cassette tapes and used to make my old school mixtapes and record on Saturday night so I could be going ahead and get my Walkman and I had some good music for the week, man. No doubt. Yeah. MOP says, I'm thinking about getting into welding. Hey, no, that's not a bad thing, man. They make money. Shante says, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm going to be here and I'm going to be hanging out with my daughter. That's what I'm going to be doing. Shante, yeah, baby girl wants when we asked her, what do you want to do for Dave's birthday? She want me to take her to the park. Wait a minute. I said, wait. I said, hey, Zoe. I said, it's my birthday. She's like, she's 6. She'll be 7 in June, so she's in first grade. She was like, yeah, we can go to the park together. Like, she's using my day for her advantage, but that's all right, though. If the weather's fine, we're going to go to the park. If the weather's not fine, then, we'll figure some things out. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. I'm going to be working here because, Shanta, you got to remember, my birthday is on the same day as Kevin Samuels, March 13th. We share the same birthday. I did the live stream last year, and we're doing the live stream this year. We'll do once again another dedication memorial to Kevin Samuels, and we're going to rock and cook like we always do. No doubt. What's going on, Larry? Good evening to you, man. Good to see you, man. Yeah. 80s, you're going to make me sad. The radio used to be the ish. You could actually record the radio and be set for me. Man, 80, I used to have mixtapes on mixtapes from my old cassette tapes. Man, I used to record certain joints, pause it, wait for the next song. Man, I used to go on trips with my pops and everything. I had my Walkman. I'd be good to go. I had all my music, man. Man. MOP says, I call Cali rapper Snow the product. Okay. Oh, you like Cali rappers. Okay, Snow the product. I heard of Snow. I'm not too familiar on Snow, but I've heard about Snow. Okay. Oh, your birthday was Tuesday, Shantae? You went to Puerto Rico? Hey, a March birthday in the house here. Congrats. Hey, guys, before I'm about to get into the show now. This is my little hour-long stroke. You can tell I'm a little bit upset and everything. Hey, guys, we got to wish Shantae a happy birthday. She's also a March birthday baby, too, as well. She was out there in that PR, girl. But, hey, everybody, happy birthday to Shantae. Salute to you, girl. Salute to you. Yeah. Walkman was expensive back in the day, especially when the CD Walkmans came out. The CD, man. Oh, man. That's why the episode of Martin, when he lost his disc player, was such a huge thing. Man, those little portable displays would be $300, $400, $500 back in the day. Yeah, man. You're going way back here. Right, man? Mixtapes. I miss them too, 80. I miss them too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Larry says, I remember a radio station we had back here in the 90s, CD 101.9, nothing but smooth jazz. Yeah, we still got a few of those smooth jazz stations out here now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, guys. Let's get into it. I know I long stroke y'all for an hour, but I had to talk about it, man. Like, more than just doing reaction videos, and people think that I just go on and attack women. And by the way, guys, I might need to post this video. Like I told you guys, it was a live stream that me and my boy Mike, Mike's Philippine Journey, MYP. You guys know Mike. If you don't know, he's a brother from another mother for me. Salute to him, right? I told y'all last live stream. We did a live stream back in 2022. And we're talking about women's hygiene, talking about bidets. And the topic, of course, was women with long ass nails and not understanding, like, these women don't realize when you have those long ass nails, guys like me recognize that you don't know how to wipe clean. You guys are nasty and dirty as hell and don't realize it, right? You guys can't clean properly unless them nails are getting in there. You know what I mean? And so we had a nice little dialogue. I clipped into a small video from that live stream, and YouTube is pushing it out now. And it was a video that may have gotten it got like 1,000 views. And then this is the cool thing about being a content creator, guys. Just because you drop a video that no one watches, YouTube will show you some love later to see how it works, depending on how your channel is. Man, it got like 1,000 views lifetime. Since last Sunday, man, we put about another 6,000, 7,000 on the board. And that's not my biggest video. What I'm talking about is, don't get discouraged if you start a YouTube channel, you drop videos and no one's watching. If you're consistent, you put on constant content out there, you build a library and you're putting in that work, eventually YouTube will pick and choose certain videos and will juice it like it's a brand new video. So anybody that's brand new right now that's checking out this live stream live, or you catch me on the replay, gang, salute to all the new people watching right now. That video's from 2022, because when you watch that video, you see me now, the locks is coming down past the shoulders, and I'm on my Matrix Sinister look right now. So shout out to all the new people here, right? So I might react to that video again so you can see what we're talking about here. You know what I mean? Because that's a big issue too, when women and cleanliness, and that's why I keep talking about bidets, because you know what? We are just nasty as adults. Women got skid marks in they draws too, guys. Ladies, y'all know you got skid marks in y'all draws too. Y'all know that y'all ain't cleaning properly. Y'all know y'all got 2 holes down there, and one of them bleed once for a whole goddamn week, a month. You need bidets too. You need bidets. You need wipes. You need to drink more water, and you need to go ahead and get your pH balance right. Yes, yes. Perfect Square says a woman can't touch me and she got them claws. And by the way, too, ladies, if you got them long ass nails, just know that you're not getting the man you want. You may think you got men and you fucking and you think you get. I'm telling you, the man that you want ain't checking for those long ass nails that you got there. So the guy that you think who wants you, he's only fucking you to be fucking you, or he ain't checking for you because he still don't wrap their claws. I'm giving y'all some advice right now. You can say, I get these nails for myself. Get them for yourself, but the man don't want them. He gonna stay the fuck away. Right. You gotta wash your ass. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, y'all ready for the first video? I need ones in the building. Dave, let's not see skid marks. Let's let Dave not now let y'all have skid marks in this world, not on his watch. Right? No, y'all grown. I know my YouTube analytics. I see who watches me. It's grown ass people and grown ass people with a whole bunch of shitty stains and they shitty draws. Ooh, ooh. You see some ones here. Come on, guys. I need some ones here. We're gonna get started in a second. Cash apps are welcome. Super chat, super thanks, super stickers. Oh, before I get started here, guys, hold on. I don't want to wait to the end of the show. I know I said, but hold on real fast here because y'all asked a question. Last night's boxing fight, Anthony Joshua against Francis Ngannou. Real fast, guys, real fast. I'm a fan of Francis Ngannou, but what I'm not a fan in is y'all punk ass MMA fans. All right. What happened last night is going to happen every single time an MMA fighter gets in the ring with a boxer who is not going to clown and take y'all asses seriously here. Right. I'm glad that Francis Ngannou got to the bag. I'm glad he got the check. Dana White don't be paying that money out. He made a total of like 600,000 his last fight with the UFC. He's made about 30 million fighting 2 fights against Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Right. Here's the thing. Just because a guy can strike doesn't mean that he can jab. Anthony Joshua, guys, I'm not an Anthony Joshua fan, but you want to know something? This man has been boxing for over 20 years. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a former 2-time unified champion. He has beaten some of the top heavyweights in the game here. He's taken some setbacks here, but he's a future Hall of Famer. And the man hits harder than Tyson Fury, right? So you MMA fans got to understand, if you take a guy who's a boxer and he's really not, he's going to take it serious, every MMA fighter is getting their ass whooped. Okay? I'm still bugging about people talking about, well, Conor McGregor got some clean shots on Floyd Mayweather. He allowed it. Floyd carried him. I could put people on speed dial right now. I had a fight party for the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight. And after round 1, you know what? I was yelling in my house. I said, Floyd's carrying him. This fight's going to be over. It's like, what are you talking about, Dave? I said, look, Floyd Mayweather's had 49 fights prior to this Conor McGregor fight. And every single fight, Floyd uses the shoulder roll defense. In every single one of those fights, some form of fashion, you can see from fight 1 to fight 49 and how his hybrid, where he mastered the technique of his shoulder roll. When you watch that Conor McGregor fight, Floyd fought in an orthodox stance for the entire 10 rounds. You know why? Because if Floyd used the Philly shell defense, his shoulder roll, Conor McGregor would not even land one goddamn punch, and it'd been over in 2 rounds, like last night Anthony Joshua. Floyd was going to be like, we're doing 4-minute pay-per-view buys. I'm going to give y'all a show. I'm going to carry him and then knock his ass out when he ran out of gas in the 10th round. Anthony Joshua said, fuck this shit. Boom, boom. It made Joshua look like Joe Louis. Exactly, Story P, man. Guys, when Dilly, what's going on? Shauna, what's going on? Guys, as we're about to get into the video now, I just want to say this really fast. Any MMA fighter does not have even the muscle memory to fight with any regular fighter, world-class fighter. In any discipline, you need over 10,000 hours of practice time where you start feeling yourself to say, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care if you're a boxer, baseball, basketball player, you're a lawyer, you work in IT, you work, whatever you're doing here, you need 10,000 hours of time to put in if you want to master what you're doing here. And you can't train for 1 year and thinking that you can go ahead and beat the top dogs in anything that you're working on. You may get some lucky punches off. You may score a few points here and there, but you're not going to win against the man who has dedicated his life to this shit here, right? Anthony Joshua said the thing when people want to make the argument about Tyson Fury, he didn't take it seriously. The dude didn't train. You see how big his belly was and the rolls that he had on the side there? He was fucking around and he got caught. But here's one thing about Tyson Fury who I can't stand. After he got caught, after he got dropped, yes, he started cheating. But you want to know something? When his mind clicked on saying, oh shit, we in a fight right now, Ngannou did not land another clean punch for the rest of the fights. Hey, I was bigging him up for doing it to Tyson Fury because I can't stand Tyson Fury's ass. But when the click went on, Ngannou couldn't get off those shots like he got off early into the fight here. And Anthony Joshua made sure, F this ish here. Jab, jab. Man, the last punch, how do you not see that big old punch coming? I saw it. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, no. Man, he hit him. I thought he broke his kneecap the way he fell down, man. I swear I saw his soul got removed from him, and he was flying in heaven for a few seconds. So for all y'all out there that want to think that any MMA fighter can beat a boxer, no. That is their discipline. That is how they train for years and years, hours in the gym, in. And this is not just about boxing. This is in any particular sport or discipline. Somebody who's got the 10,000 hours in is going to beat someone who got a lot of potential only doing it for 1 year. You may see like, yo, this guy got the goods. Imagine if he could have done this 10 years ago. Or you might put him in, oh, he's doing some good things now. But you want to put him against the top caliber of people in that discipline, you ain't going to win. It's a money grab. So y'all need to stop with MMA guys here. Stop it. I love MMA, but y'all keep thinking, oh, boxing is dead or boxing soft, which it can be. But you know something, though? The biggest boxing fights supersede any UFC event. The UFC event could be better, give a better show, could be better quality, entertainment. But you give me a top-notch matchup for boxing, and it will do million pay-per-view buys, and it will blow any UFC fight that we got out there. And that's the thing, though. Know why? Because in our own human genetics, our own DNA, and our core animalisticness here, we want to see a fight. Just punches. It's the original sweet science for the reason. And when people know there's going to be a fight, people will go ahead and watch at its very hardcore discipline. Okay? At its very disciplined, when people know it's going to be remember in high school, remember in middle school, elementary school, fight. Remember the lunchroom and people get outside, fight. That is what people want. All right. But if you ain't put the hours in and not the discipline in, like these MMA fighters getting the cash grab, which is all good, you're gonna get your ass whooped. What you're seeing here is people taking it easy on MMA fighters. So stop it, guys. Stop it. Stop it. What's going on, Shantae? She dropping that $1.99, $2 holla. We don't give a damn about that penny girl with the super sticker. And Shantae, she's here with no questions, no comments. She's dropping this holla for the love of the game. We gotta get going now. We gotta get going now. Salud. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. Right back at you on the super. Thank you. That sticker, Shantae. Thank you. Appreciate you. And he says that kneecap looked gnarly. Man, I thought he broke his kneecap. 80. Man, that right, Shauna. Hey, I'm keeping the buck here. Thank you, Shantae. I'm not lying, Shauna. It was like, no. Guys, if you don't know where to find the highlights at, just go to Bleacher Report, download the Bleacher app, or you can go on YouTube, whatever like that. And there's 2 knockdowns in round 2. You can tell how hurt he was. Man, Anthony Joshua just stepped into it. He was like, my 6-year-old daughter could have saw that and got out the way. I was like, no, don't do it. I don't want him to go to sleep. I don't want him to go to sleep. There we go. Reminds me of the Soul Statue and Riddick. Facts. His soul stood behind Mayweather. Y'all ready? I had to get that off my chest. I was going to forget because I did watch that fight last night and I was like, thank God now y'all Negroes need to shut the hell up when it comes to MMA. Oh, man. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the first video? I need someone to say yes, Dave. Someone say yes, Dave. I'm ready. I know I got the ones out. I need someone to say yes, Dave. I'm ready. Can someone say yes, Dave? I'm ready. We ready. I see the ones. Can someone say yes, Dave? I'm ready. Thank you, Shauna. It took Shauna to say it. Okay, guys. One second, guys. All right, guys. Let's cook. Got my monologue off here for the first hour. I got on y'all dudes. Talk about how soft you are. Now we back to the women. We talking about the women. Are we going to get some good women tonight? Or we're going to get some confident women tonight? We're going to get some delusional banshees tonight? Or is it all about the dick-nanigans? What's going on, Upward Man? The sounds like, say up, Dave. Let's go, guys. Let's rock here. Whoops, 1 second, guys. Let me do this here. There we go. There we go.
Hey, you look good.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yes, what's your name, honey?
Pamela.
Pamela, where you calling me from?
Where you at, Pamela?
Long Beach, California.
LBC.
And how old are you?
LBC.
39.
39. What do you do for a living?
Yeah, what do you do?
I work in marketing for a beauty company.
Okay.
Marketing, beauty company. No wonder you look cool. It's a job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, I've been here like 2 years ago.
You was here 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
so what happened? Do you have an update from that experience?
Not really. A lot of people did reach out. It was more like foreigners and whatnot. So nothing really came of that, but we're here again.
We're here again. Okay. You have any children, Pamela?
Got any kids?
No kids. No.
No kids.
No kids.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiac.
Cancer.
All right. So we got Pamela, Long Beach, Florida. No, California or Florida?
Yeah, California.
California. 39. No kids. Worked as a marketing and for a beauty company.
Mm-hmm.
And her zodiac sign is a Cancer. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Let's get into it. Let's see what she's talking about.
So I need a masculine man with gentle qualities, somebody that's stable. Overall, I just want somebody that can make me feel safe. I feel like if somebody can make you feel safe, like all the boxes are checked off, they can make you feel emotionally safe. They can make you feel financially safe. So somebody that makes me feel safe is like the main overall arching umbrella of what I want.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Somebody that's mean, short-tempered, someone that's unstable. They're kind of like, I don't like a hustler mentality. Like you don't have anything like set in place. You just try to like chase a bag wherever you can. I don't want that. Yeah, somebody that's just emotionally like just flies off the handle. No thanks.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
It's these looks.
Not necessarily. I do find myself kind of intrigued by a taller man, but he doesn't have to be too tall.
What's too tall?
Just somebody that keeps himself together, good hygiene, well groomed, nobody scruffy looking. So yeah.
Okay. What about money? He got to make a certain amount of money?
About this money.
Okay, so I won't put a dollar amount, but let's just say this real quick. a lot of people say, oh, as long as they can take care of themselves, anybody can do that. But people get to take care of themselves, but then they don't have enough money to take you out on a date. And even if you do have enough money to take me out on a date after you handle your, adult responsibilities, I don't want it to be like you took care of your business, you took me on a date, and then now next week you're like, oh, I'm short on my car note or I'm short on my rent. Like, to me, it's kind of like, well, why are you even in the dating space? Dating is an extra bill. So if you cannot be available to take care of yourself, take me on a date, and still have money left over, yeah, no. So I don't know what that amount equivalates to, but you have to have all those boxes checked off.
Let me pause for a second. Taking my jacket off. We about to get into this here. Here's the thing, guys. I seen a lot of people in this chat saying, hey, she's pretty. I think it was 80 said, yo, I'm drinking right now. She pretty, right? She cute. Here's a problem I got here right now, guys. It's a big old no for me these days. Them goddamn eyelashes. Do you see these fake ass falsy tarantula eyelashes that's on here? Ladies. I get it. You guys want to go ahead and use these eyelashes. You complain about you don't have enough, density or whatever. You don't have thick eyebrows. But why do you go from saying, my eyebrows, I need to go ahead and add extra to them to the point where that they look like goddamn tarantulas, Shauna? You can like them. The guy that you want don't like them. So if you come on a dating show and you put something out there that's on you that the majority of men, I'm not going to say all men. The reason why I'm saying majority, because of my monologue in the first hour. If you guys you got to go back and check it out, because some of these dudes are soft. And they too scared to tell a woman what they like and what they dislike. You know why? Because they're so soft that they don't have the balls and the backbone to stand on their 210s here to say, hey, I don't like that. And if the woman walks away, be like, that's cool. Then there's another one coming, because so many dudes are scared to lose the girl they got instead of being honest with themselves here. That's why you don't hear men always being 100 with y'all. Y'all can like something here, but when you're on a dating show, the idea is to what? Attract the opposite sex, right? Right? And something as simple as these eyelashes don't have to be freaking claws on your eyes. How did we go from women clowning RuPaul and the transvestites that want to go ahead and use these products here to where you guys use them more than the transvestites? All right. Hey, if you know what, free love, do what you want to do here. I'm trying to give y'all some advice. Just because you like something doesn't mean it's good for you. Wait a minute, what did I say? Just because you like something doesn't mean it's good for you. I bet y'all like drinking and smoking and doing all those things here, right? But if you drink every single day, you're going to turn to an alcoholic, to a drunk, or a drunk alcoholic, whatever, right? You don't drink every day. Just because you like the sauce doesn't mean you got to drink the sauce every day. Just because you like something doesn't mean you need to do it or use it. You don't want to listen to me? Oh, go ahead and talk to a man that you know ain't checking for you and get his honest opinion and see what he says. Like, can you just be 100 of me and say, what do you think about these eyelashes? And then guy's going to be like, girl, you don't need them. That's what men say. Girl, you don't need them. Why? You're blowing your money on this here. You're born with eyelashes. They grow naturally. And here's the thing. I get it if you want to put something on for like a wedding. It's a special occasion. It's a big event, anniversary parties, weddings, things of that nature. That's cool, right? I get it. But even then, you don't got to get the tarantula eyelashes. You don't got to go ahead and do all that. What's going on, Clifton? Look like a pair of Venus flytraps on her eyelids. Exactly. Vince, like, that's it, Dave. They compete with gay men. That's what I'm talking about here. Black women look like transvestites today. Sometimes if you don't got good gaydar, you can't tell the difference unless you see the goddamn Adam's apple. We've got to the point where that you put 5 black women and 5 cross-dressing or transvestite men, however you want to categorize it here, and I bet y'all some of y'all won't be able to tell the goddamn difference. All right, so I get it, Shauna, you can like it, but here's the thing: if you're dating, the idea is to attract what you're looking for, and what you're doing is telling men, I'd like to look like RuPaul.
So he has to be able to pay his bills and take you on a date, like just once a week or often in a month. Is there an average?
Maybe like once a week, a couple times a month is cool. Like I don't really have like a set time, but I do want, to spend time with someone.
And what do you
What's going on,
think an
Derek?
average date is when a man takes you out?
Okay, to be honest, like 200, to be honest.
Okay, average 200. Okay, so not a requirement, just a round buck. Just and I'm gonna stand with ladies on this. Bottom line is this, fellas. I don't know what your income is, but you cannot expect a woman if you cannot date her. And if you cannot afford to date her, then get your money up. Now, date within your range, right? I'm not telling fellas, don't break the bank. Don't take out a loan to date a woman. And if you know your bank accounts, you know what you can afford, stay there. Just know sometimes the type of woman that y'all say y'all want be wanting more expensive dates.
Can I say this one thing too? It's not even just about the date. Like there's other things. You might want to get an extra haircut. You have to pay for extra gas. You have to pay for parking. So there's other little things and like nuances that go along with dating. So it's not even about just paying for the dinner or like the activity. There's other things that are involved. So it's just a matter of, being able to do all those things comfortably.
I will say this here. I do agree with this here, guys, because I'm being equal opportunity today. I'm getting on women, but I'm getting on guys too. Fellas, if you broke as hell, don't be trying to take girls on dates. Get your money right. If you know your money ain't right, where you got enough money to take someone out this week, but then you're going to be missing action for the next 2, 3, or 4 weeks, all you're doing is just blowing the money that you could be using to get yourself back on your feet, or using the money they could be saving to get ready for your retirement, or getting out of debt, or getting to the next phase in your life. If your money game ain't right, stop messing with women until your money is right. I'm going to say that here because just like Shantae said in the chat here, I'm not trying to put you on blast, Shantae, but the guy that you were seeing said that you only seen him once a month. You know why? It's probably a good chance that he probably couldn't afford the dates. It's one of the things that we see here. He'll probably call you and text you, but if you can't go out more than once a month here, unless you're juggling a gang of women, but if you can't afford to date, just sit on the sidelines. Get your game right. Get your money right. Clean your credit up. Get out of debt, fellas. And then if you got to apply for another job to get something, make a little bit more money. And then when you're ready, when you're secure, and when you got yourself ready to go, then you can go out there and put yourself on the market here. But don't be out here trying to do these hit and misses, trying to do these cheap dates here and there. Here's one thing I'm saying about cheap dates. The first one should be cheap dates. The first one should be cheap dates because you're trying to figure out how she's moving, drinks, maybe you go to a sports bar, appetizers, because it's not our job to feed a woman a $200 plate when you not know that she may be using you as a foodie call and going on to the next dude. She's going to be smashing that dude later in the night after you drop her off. Right. I'm talking about when you start getting serious, you really like this woman and you want to impress her. You want to hang out and do quality things with her. You need money. Gas is expensive. Food's expensive. When you're at that point, I'm talking about no first dates, guys. I'm talking about if you really like somebody. I ain't saying to blow your check, but dating is for spending money. You can do cheap dates every once in a while, but you gotta pull your wallet out every now and then. And if you can't afford to take the woman out on a nice night when you know that you found something, then you ain't ready. You ain't ready because what's going to happen is you're going to try to get in a relationship with her. And then when it gets serious, she's going to expect you to do more things as the man. I'm not telling you to blow all your loot and doing dumb things here. But when you add a woman in your life, there's a bill associated with it, right? You're either going to pay in the beginning or you're going to pay in the end. You got to pick and choose here. So I do not disagree with this here. If you can't afford to date, fellas, don't do it. Don't do it. All right. And that's another reason why these women use sign language against us, because a whole bunch of y'all soft dudes here give women ammo so that the good dudes will come through. We got to fight off these issues. So I ain't mad about that here. Right. I'm not mad. Right, Peter. I know they want us to leave with money, but they have the experience. They want more, but never talk about the qualities they want and wonder why they're single. Exactly. I don't want y'all to leave with your wallet. So now I'm talking about, Peter. It's not about leading with your wallet. It's about understanding if you're going to go out, you got to have resources. I don't care if you take the girl to the Cheesecake Factory, you still need resources to pay for the date. That's what I'm talking about. If you know your resources are low and you're living paycheck to paycheck, get out the game. Get out the game.
Understood. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, let's check what she's working with.
This part.
Got a nice living room.
Okay.
She's about average. You know, she could lose a few pounds, but I'm not gonna grill her too much. Let's see if she do a twirl. I mean, not my cup of tea.
Around. Okay. So this is your name Pamela?
Yeah,
I mean, 39, 40 years old. Right, Larry? I get it. You know, I mean, I'm picky. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm a picky man. You know, I'm a picky man because I built myself to be picky. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, she's not ugly, but she's not like a perfect 10. You know, there's some things that I would remove, like the lashes, you know. So I mean, I'm not a mean person. It's just not my cup of tea here. She is cute. It's just some things that she needs to do that will make her more attractive. All right. And the number one thing is, you know, the eyelashes, when you can't see the eyes, all you see is black. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's cute, but you know, I mean, there's been worse. Hear about this, guys. There's been worse women on Kendra. All right. She could be somebody in the chat here that want to rock with that. Be like, hey, girl, kill the lashes. You know, let's lose a few pounds, and I got you. Yeah, let's go.
All right, Pamela. Wait, I'll read this after. Pamela, Long Beach, 39. What's the age range you want to date?
Cold Fusion says, oh, come on. Here's the thing, Cold Fusion. I know I paused again, right? Here's my thing. We guys, especially me, I predict the future. I want to see how you're moving, how you're living, and how you might be in 10 years. That's what I'm saying. She's okay, right? You know, you see a little bit of, she got a little thickness to her. But my thing is, there's got to be some change as far as like the weight's concerned, because I've seen women like this, and by the time they're 50, they're a house. Okay? She's 39. She's on the cuppage here, right? She's on the cuppage where she might be part of the all auntie team if she can't find a man. And by the time she gets to that 5-0, half a hundo, she's going to put on about another 30 pounds. And then let's say she does get pregnant because she got no kids, you got to talk about that weight too as well. See, there's more than just what we see on the screen right now. I look at 5 years from now. I look at 10 years from now. I look at certain things and say, you're cute, but we want to know what's going to pop off in the future. That's why, Cold Fusion. That's why.
Okay. I don't know why I struggle with this so much, but we're going to say 33 to 48.
Oh, you ain't getting no 33.
Yeah, because I mean, it depends on your maturity level too. Like, even if it was somebody 30, but they, had their stuff together, we might could work with that. We'll see.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
That was 2 summers ago.
2 summers ago.
2 summers ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
Uh-oh.
When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Buns Glaze.
I'll pass.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work.
The past. It's Saturday night, y'all. Someone got them guts last night. They always got a guy. Kendra be putting these girls on. Since Kendra added this question here, Kendra don't realize she be putting women on blast. All right. Because just because they claim they single, there's a Pookie or a Ray Ray or some ex that is still karaticizing that ass.
Work on when it comes to a relationship.
Okay, you know what? I wrote it down because I know I would forget that part.
Oh, no. Okay.
So I would say that sometimes I shut down. Like if I'm frustrated, I might shut down. Passive, and sometimes I'll be overthinking as well.
Overthinking as well. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
We didn't get the 3 flaws. She went fast through the one. And you see how Kendra just rushed right through it? Oh, Lord.
I think that I am really nice. I'm a good listener. I'm really a comforting type of woman. So no matter what's going on in your life, you're going to want to feel like you have me to lean on and talk to. After a long day, you'll feel supported. I'm a really big supporter when I'm in a relationship. Yeah, I'm just a good partner in general. I'm just a good woman, to be honest.
She's a good woman. Do you want to be a wife one day?
Definitely, yes.
What qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
Let's hear this.
The same things, pretty much supportive, good listener, just make you feel comfortable, be your best friend, your lover, all that good stuff.
Okay. Could he be in Long Beach, California?
LBC.
Yeah, I'm kind of open to long distance. It's something I'm kind of on the fence with because I don't want to just kind of like box myself in with Long Beach or LA area. But yeah, Long Beach will be ideal. LA will be good as well.
And could he have kids already?
Yeah, he can, but my whole thing is like, I don't want to have to jump into this whole like stepmother role, especially if the kids have a good mother in their life. I don't want to feel like I'm expected to like be like stepmom off the rip, you know? But he could.
Let me add this here. You're 39 with no kids. I've always been a proponent that it goes both ways. That if a man doesn't have kids, I don't talk about stepdaddy season. No man who doesn't have any kids should ever deal with women with kids. I'm sorry. I will stick to that. And you know what, though? For women, this may be hypocritical, but life's about not balance. Life's always about inconsistencies. I say the same thing about women, but when you get to a certain age, you have to know you're 39, going to be 40 years old. The men in your age group, your dating pool, you're going to find a majority of men who do have kids. And here's the thing too, you're 39, 40 years old, which means that you probably can't have kids. And if you do, them eggs are dried and busted as hell. That is literally geriatric pregnancy because she ain't even talking about kids right now. So what I'm talking about here is women who are at this stage in life right now, you gotta change your dating criteria, because if you can't give a man kids because it's your age, and I'm sick and tired of women saying, well, we see women every day giving birth at 45 years old, 50 years old. And there's over 350 million Americans in this country here. You ask any goddamn doctor about women giving birth in their 50s, and it's like, I don't care how healthy you are, you ain't don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. You should have prioritized getting pregnant earlier, having a family earlier here. So you need to understand that I get it. You don't want a man with kids or you don't want to be a stepmama. But when you get to 40, you got to understand that the men who don't have kids, they want a woman with kids, which means that you at 39, he can get the same version you at 29 and can talk about multiple kids. You know, even if they're 30 years old and they're starting to get into the danger zone, right? So when this happens here, it's unfortunately you ladies going to have to accept that. If you want a man, you're going to have to add men who do have kids when you're this age group. There's that caveat. Now, if she was 28 years old, no, I'm going to tell a woman, no, you don't need to deal with no guy with kids. You're 28 years old. You can find a man with no kids. But when you're 39 or 40, you're running the gambit here. You're running the gambit. I'm not saying all men think this way. I'm saying the majority, and it makes it harder for you. So you might want to consider that for your dating pool. Because if you just want to eliminate all guys with kids, you're like, I'll do it, but I don't know. Then you're literally dramatically dropping your pool to where that you'll be single for a long ass time. And then you're going to be saying, where all the good men at? No, the guy in your age group is looking for somebody younger. So that means that you're going to have to open up your dating options. I didn't make the rules, but it's biology. And you may say, Dave, how you know it's biology? Well, Cam up, I'll drop the link and we can have a conversation about it. Let's go.
Good. I'm open to that.
Okay. Let's do it. Pamela, Long Beach, California, 39, no kids, marketing for a beauty company, and she's a Cancer. You want children?
I do.
Okay. How can the guy reach out to you, bro?
Right there at the tag, it's at Avid Suede. That's my Instagram. So AvidSuede. And I'll check my messages.
All right, boo, you keep me posted how it goes, baby.
Kendra, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I got a comment for you. User sent Kendra. Please tell her she has great energy and a pretty smile. Good luck to her. User sent $9.99 to say that to you.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, you definitely do have you radiate well.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Kendra. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, boo.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. We're done with that video. Likes up in the building. Now, I will say this though. I'm not mean. She seems like she got a nice personality. She seems like she comes from a good disposition. But here's one thing I'm gonna say, and some of y'all ladies ain't gonna like it here, right? If you're 39 and single and never been married, there's got to be some red flags on you. Because if you are cute, I ain't say fine, I ain't say perfect tens. I'm saying that if you're cute, some guy's gonna take your ass off the market. He's gonna try to take your ass off the market. But if you 40 years old and never been there, unless you live in an area where that there is really the quality of men are so subpar, you live in a low area, the community, like the country rural. I mean, like it's got to be extreme circumstances. But no woman who's above her a 5 or 6. When we rate women, guys, and ladies, you may not like it, but we do rate you guys because that's the one thing men love. We look at the beauty and looks first, then everything is second. We'll get into that. But if you're cute, pretty, you're not overweight, you may got a little few extra pounds, but some guys like a little pudge. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Not everybody wants a size 2 or a size 4. I get it. Brothers are different, right? But she is a cute girl. I'm not going to take that away from her. She seems cute and got a nice disposition about herself. But when you knocking on 40, there are some red flags. That's automatically what men gonna say. And here's the thing though, women can say, well, we can say the same thing about you. You could be 40 and no kids and got red flags. It's the difference. You know why I'm saying that though? Because most men can't afford to date, like I was saying here, kept their head down, just like me. I know I was doing good at a certain point, but I didn't go out of my way at certain points in my life here, kept my head down, kept grinding, kept building, working on my career to the point where when I really wanted to truly date and say I want to be serious, I didn't have to worry about putting the money up. I didn't have to worry about taking trips. I could do what the hell I want to do. Now I'm a different kind of cat here, right? But what I'm saying here is when you're at this age, ladies, that's what we're going to think. For men, it takes us a long time to build because even in our 20s, y'all ain't checking for us. If we're 25 and you 25, there's a good chance that you're looking at the 30, 35-year-old guy who got a few dollars while we're still in our squire phase trying to build ourselves up. Unless we meet you in college, you ain't checking for the 25-year-old version of us. You're checking for the 35-year-old or 40-year-old version of us. The problem is, though, that when you get to 35 and 40, that's when you're opening your eyes. Oh, damn, maybe I'll get a 33-year-old now. I'll get a guy younger now, right? But that only happens when you know that time is running out. What it is? It's knocking on your door. It's knocking on your door. Clifton says she came across as a bit arrogant, definitely entitled to hard pass. I can see that, Clifton. I'm being fair right now, Clifton. That's what I'm doing. I see that. I'm being fair. I can see that. I'm just being fair because if she was 10 years younger, she probably would have so many more opportunities for her. And the one thing that I want to get, not just to the older women, but the younger women who ninja watch me, the women who want to email me and send me comments saying negative things and don't even realize what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is, women, you have your best results when you're younger. The younger you are, the hotter you are. When you're at your young and you're at your peak, that's when you're exposed to more men who really want to check for you. So the idea is dating's like a casino. Dating is like the casino. The thing is, the house will always win if you stay too goddamn long. You get in, you have a good time, you get out. If you up on some hands, you go ahead and get them chips and go. Because the longer you play, the house knows how to get his money back. And you could have went in with like $200, then you up $5,000, and you keep drinking a little bit, you keep playing the chips, you keep going in it, and then that $200 from $5,000 is now to $50. And then you're like, I got to get this money back. You still got 50 left. And then next, you leave out with nothing. And because when you went in, you're saying, well, I got $200 to blow, when you didn't look at the fact that when you was up 5,000, being up 5,000 means you got that man. You got the guy that want to rock with you. You got the guy who really want to drink your goddamn bathwater. You know I'm prescribed to that, right? He want to kick you if you do what you want. Know what you do? I'm gonna keep playing because even though this guy is 5'10", I want a guy that's 6'1". And you know what though, that dealer's gonna keep playing them cards. You know what though, the 5'10" man goes off the table here, right? And next you know, you go from 5,000 down to 3,000. And you know what happens then? I'm not trying to dog out my short kings, but then the guy that you still 2,000, but you still want to keep playing here. That's like the equivalent of saying like the quote unquote short guy here. But you know what you're saying? I don't want no short man. I'm gonna keep playing because I'm up here. I'm gonna get that guy 6'3", 6'4". Let it ride. And you know what happened? That 2 goes to 1, that 1 goes to 900, 800. And the next you know, you lost your confidence, you lost your mojo trying to think there's still somebody out for me, AKA I still can hit it big and get back to 5,000 to 10,000 because I got enough chips on the table. And you know what happens next? You're 40. You see how I ended that? What's next? You're 50. And you're wondering why guys don't check for you the same. They check for you when you was 29, when you was 27, when you was 32. The thing is, the younger you are, that's when you have the most value. You have all the chips lined up for you. Just take those chips and get out the goddamn casino. Get the man who's with you and get out the door. Check out. Because you know why? The streets don't love you. The streets never did love you. The streets are only here to keep y'all single, alone, and destitute. Y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. No OT, says Roy Jones. What's going on, Roy? Hey, right, no limit. Let it rain. Pinball says, damn, not the husband store. Her at 50 could be a completely different woman. Yep. She gonna be depressed. You know what I'm saying? And then here's another thing too, ladies, while we get to the next video here. You guys don't understand guys who are just using you just for sex and the guys who's rocking with you. And when you get to a certain age, a guy will spend time with you just for that action and they will do nothing more than less. They might just do a little bit extra to keep you in the fold. You got to understand, when you get to a certain age, you could be just strictly dick. The dick action. That's what you got to understand. Let me do this here. 1 second. There we go. All right. Shout out to everybody here. Clifton going in the chat. How you doing, Clifton? You ain't mad at me no more? About to get to this next video. Hey, Clifton, you're not mad at me no more, are you? Hey, y'all got to see that the last shit from last week. Clifton was mad at me. Oh, Clifton was mad at me. We gotta get to the next video. Man, Clifton was mad at me. Hey, Clifton came back though. Clifton's back in the fold. But boy, Clifton was mad at me. Y'all gotta see that live stream, boy. I tell you. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Okay. Let's get to the next video. Sheila says the husband store is about to go out of business. I hear you, Sheila. I need to stop. I'm gonna stop messing with Clifton. A lot of theft is happening. Oh Lord, Sheila. Sheila going in. I know the wine's kicking in. Sheila got the wine. Is it red or white, Sheila? Or you drinking that rosé? You drinking that sparkling? Let me know. Clifton came back to Miss Kitty. Hey, Clifton, did you see the Miss Kitty episode? I can't remember. I couldn't find the live chat and replay. Really? I double checked that. The live chat should have been on. Okay, let me do this here. Let's get on to I'm not gonna mess with Clifton today. Clifton, my guy. Hey, Clifton, I ain't gonna mess with Clifton like that right now. Let's get to the next video. All right, Clifton, I'm sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. Do we got a snow bunny in the house? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. What's your name, baby?
What's your name?
Marisol.
Marisol.
Marisol. I said Marisol, child. Marisol. Marisol.
Marisol. Okay.
I'm in a hotel room right now, actually.
Oh, hotel,
You're in a
motel,
hotel room. Okay.
Holiday
Yeah,
Inn.
for
Say
the
what?
WBC conference.
You're here for what?
The WBC conference, the Western Veterinary Conference.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Honey.
I didn't hear well.
It's a vet show.
It's a what show, honey?
A vet, like vet.
Oh, veterinarian.
I'm not a vet.
Oh, are
though.
you a vet? Are you a veterinarian?
Ah.
I work for a marketing company that we are we do the marketing for certain companies.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on,
All right,
Ro?
let's get into it. So, where do you live again, honey?
So I'm actually born and raised Chicago. I know you lived in
Well,
Chicago. Right?
I did. I lived like almost 10 years of my adult life has been in Chicago. So I always love Chicago.
I miss it so bad.
She used to live in Chicago. We're going to find out where she lives at now. I already know. Y'all in the chat going to try to come for me. I don't care about y'all ninjas, all right? She wants to go back to Chicago. Let's see where she's at, though. She don't live in the Chi.
I plan on moving back, actually.
Oh, you're moving
Okay,
back.
So Marisol, where do you live now?
Yeah, where do you live now?
Encino, California.
Cali.
Okay. You live in Encino, California?
Guys, nope. She is currently in Encino. She wants to move back to Chicago. I ain't got to take the L, guys. I will take the L, but she ain't here no more. She used to. Y'all Cali cats take the L. Encino, right. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. She said she wants to come back to the Chi. Until she comes back to the Chi, then y'all can get me with them jokes. All right. Nah, I'm not taking no. No, it doesn't work that way. Nope. No L. Nope. Do you guys know the rules? Why do I gotta explain the rules every single time? If you don't live there, you don't reside there, you don't got a pillow there, it ain't the L. All right. Where does she live at? She's in Encino, California. Matter of fact, if she's in Encino, shout out to the movie Encino Man. I'm going back, was it the 80s, 90s with that Pauly Shore? What was it, Pauly Shore? I forgot the horror was the Brendan Fraser. She's where that movie's from. Encino Man. Not Chicago Man. Encino Man. So stop coming for me, chat. All right? Nah, she in Cali. Y'all Cali cats take the L. Stop playing with me.
California to go back to Chicago?
Yeah, I've been okay, so I've been in Encino, California 10 years.
10 years.
And
hold on.
I just haven't been able to.
Nah. 10 years, Clifton. Sorry. She ain't been here since Derrick Rose had a healthy knee. No, I'm sorry. If the last time you was in Chicago when Derrick Rose did not blow out his knee, Derrick Rose was still dunking on everybody, that's long enough. That's long enough, guys. I'm sorry. I was a big Derrick Rose fan. I was at every single game his first couple years in the league here, right? If Derrick Rose was healthy, that's too long ago, Clifton. All right. Derrick Rose still taking the Bulls to the playoffs. He had a healthy knee. He had just won the MVP the year before. Stop playing with me, guys. Stop playing. Ain't no L if you've been gone for over a decade. Man, Derrick Rose, Luol Deng was still on the team. Luol Deng, he didn't even have his spinal tap yet, all right? Jimmy Butler wasn't even drafted yet. Jimmy Butler was an all-star talking about this here, man. That's how I go to. I go to Chicago sports. You see MJ on my back wall here, right? So if it's been more than 10 years and we know for a fact that Derrick Rose was winning the number one in the red, white, and black here and dunking on all y'all marks and whoever was in the other 29 teams of the NBA, I don't want to hear it. Now let's get back to the video so y'all can stop with these goddamn jokes. She's taking Encino. California own it.
To find a good support system of like people. I think it's the culture is a lot differently from the Midwest. Like people are not as friendly.
Oh.
People are not as friendly. Okay.
Like,
all right.
Somebody, they look at me like, why are you saying hi to me? What do you want from me? Kind of deal. In Chicago, you say hi to someone, they're like, hey, what's up?
Rome, let me block you, Rome.
I was talking about the
Rome, don't play with me, Rome.
Encino, California,
I don't care if you my little nephew.
Nicer than Chicago.
I will time you out, Rome. Calm down.
When I came out here, I was like, yeah, but at this point, I think the people to me outweigh the weather.
You too, Jadarian. You can get timed out too. Keep talking.
All right, so let's go forward. So we got Marisol. She lives in Encino, California. How old are you?
46.
Okay, you're looking for 46.
Oh,
What do you do for a
46?
living?
I have 3 jobs.
Oh, wait. Did she say she's 46? Hold on, check. Larry, you can get timed out too, Larry. I don't care if you're my OG, Larry. You can get this work too. Stop playing with me. Hold on. Did she just say that she is 46? We got 46 in the chat right now. Just as we going on right here. Did she say that she fought? Let me rewind that back, guys. Did she say, wait a second, is there anarchy in the chat? Yeah, there's anarchy in the chat, black man. But you know some AD? I got the power of the block and timeout. Y'all want this work. Hold on, let me go back here. Hold on.
Maria, how old are you?
46.
God damn!
Okay, you're looking for 46. What do you do for a living?
I have 3 jobs.
You got 3 jobs. Oh, you a hustler.
What are your 3 jobs?
I live alone in California, so you have to.
Oh, yeah, you got to grind. It's expensive out there.
So I work for a marketing company that's based out of Chicago.
You do what? You run a marketing company?
I work for a marketing company that's based out of Chicago, and I branched off and I'm with them. So I go to different states, particularly Vegas and San Francisco. But I work for a handful like medical tech company. And then I work as a substitute teacher, and then thirdly, I am in the Screen Actors Guild. So I do acting.
So what do you want me to put down for your occupation, honey?
2 jobs. She acts when she finds time. You really got 2 jobs. But still, she a hustler, y'all.
How about just put like marketing/actress?
Oh,
I'm sick and tired of y'all here. I'm pausing again. Hold on. If that's the case, then I don't live in Chicago, guys. That means that my claim is New York then. If y'all want to go by this here, then it's not for Chicago for me. I'm on Wall Street, baby. I'm in New York several times out of the year. Y'all can't use this logic. Y'all flawed logic. Oh, she worked for Chicago company. Well, that means I'm in New York then. All right. And I could bounce back and forth. No, I ain't taking that New York. I'm in Chicago. No, I ain't taking that Chicago. I'm in New York. All right. So y'all logic is flawed here right now. Stop it, Rome. All y'all try. It's going to be 4 people in the chat when I get done with y'all. I will time every single one of y'all out here. Don't play with me, guys. I ain't here for it.
Marketing/actress. Okay. What movies have you been in? Have you been in movies?
I've done mainly commercials. I was in my first big national commercial with Tiffany Haddish.
Okay, so commercials. All right. Do you have any kids, Marisol?
No, I'm not able to.
Derek, you next.
Oh, you're not able to have children. Okay. Have you ever
been
married?
I do want to adopt, though.
You want to adopt? Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiacs.
I'm a Leo.
A Leo. All right. So we have Marisol.
I think that's the reason why she might be single, guys. She's in Cali, so she's always working 2 jobs and then trying to find some acting gigs. But she did say she can't have kids. I don't know why she can't have kids. I'm not going to get into that, right? She opened up to it. She put it out there. She's 46 years old who can't have kids. So that could be one of the items. Well, there's 2 major reasons why I don't think she got a man. If you working like this here, you ain't got time to date because you're trying to afford to live in Encino, right? So you're trying to do your marketing, you're doing, the vet gig, for a vet conference, you're trying to do acting, you can't have kids. So I'm not going to get on her about that because sometimes certain situations happen where a woman can have kids. Don't know if it's cancer related or whatever the case may be. But I will say that just from an early hypothesis here, that if you're working 2 or 3 jobs and you can't have kids, that can explain why you're probably single. Not saying anything mean about her, but just early synopsis gives me that idea.
Marisol. Encino, California, 46, Leo, has 3 jobs, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
Let's get into it.
Somebody that's kind, that's honest, that would be like willing to be my cheerleader. I always feel like I support other people, but then they don't do the same for me. So definitely someone that's
Pooh Man, you get on the list too.
Honest and kind.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Obviously cheating, lying, and somebody that's not willing to work as a dual, that all they do is think about themselves.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
I mean, everyone finds every person attractive to according to, like, I could look at someone and say, "Oh my God, he's attractive," and another person might say he's okay. So I think it's the eyes of the beholder, type of deal. Yeah.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Let's get to this money.
Believe it or not, I just believe that the person should be able to support themselves and maybe just have a little bit extra money so that we can, take vacations and trips or whatever.
Okay. On the vacation trips, is he paying for everything?
I would say at least 70% of it, I would hope.
Okay, 70% of it. You pay the 30%.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay.
See what she working with.
All right.
Okay, we see you, Marisol.
She looks petite, y'all. Very petite woman here.
Yeah, I'm tiny.
You're tiny.
But I have hips though.
What do y'all think, tribe?
Marisol, what's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a mixture of things. I'm Puerto Rican, Spaniard from Portugal, Native American, and Sicilian.
Okay.
Okay. Someone just paid. Do you have a preference in ethnicity? They're telling me to ask you, are you looking for a black man?
I like mixed people.
Mixed with anything in particular?
Anything, just as long as they're mixed. I like mixed.
Wait. Hey, I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of mixed people, but you're coming to Kendra's show. You gonna get yourself a black man in your comment section. All right. I get what you're saying here, but you're gonna say, y'all need, come on now. You need to know where you're going to, right? You go to Ashley Madison because you want to fling because you married and the other person's married. You trying to keep things discreet, right? That's what you go to Ashley Madison for. I want something on the side because we both got situations, right? You got to understand where the environment you're going to the date here. You're going to get yourself a ninja on this show. If someone's going to be in your comment section, the dude's going to be in Africa, Alaway, na na, Alaway, na, Africa. You're going to find you a man from across the globe here, or you're going to get you a Tyrone. All right. So I get you like mixed men, but you got to understand the environment y'all getting yourselves into. If you notice the black area, you're going to get yourself a black ninja. All right. Come on now. You want a mixed dude. Yeah, you might get some mixed dude. A guy going to lie to you. Yeah, I'm mixed. I can lie too. I got Choctaw Indian in my family. You see how long my hair is, tribe? I got Choctaw Indian in my family. I'm mixed Indian and black Negro. You're going to have a whole bunch of ninjas lying to you. I'm mixed. Yeah. My great grandma's white as hell. Hey, I can say it too right now, right? My great grandmother's freaking Irish. She white as hell, y'all. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I got some white people with red hair in my family. I can claim mixed right now. You're going to get yourself a ninja. We'll get back to it, but got to understand the environment where you're looking for that person. You can't go to a KKK rally and thinking that they're not going to call you nigga. All right? You should, it's par for the course. That's what you're going to get. You don't get mad when you go to a cross burning. It's like, hey, look, the nigger's over there, right? You should be like, yeah, I'm a nigger over here. All right? You got to understand the environments that y'all in. You come on Kendra's show, you're going to find you a ninja who say he mixed. Yeah, he mixed. He mixed, about to put that dick in your ass. Lord have mercy. Let's get back into it.
Marisol, do you want him to be in California?
Not necessarily. He could be in Chicago.
Oh, no.
Since I want to go back. But if he's in California, that's cool too.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Matter of fact, I don't want to. Shut up. You. Get the hell out of here with that. I know what y'all gonna say here. I ain't here for it.
Just the thing is, when you live in California, if let's say the person is more than 20 miles away, they don't even want to drive to you.
So, okay. So you want a guy in Chicago, which is very far away.
No. No, what I guess what I'm saying is like, I wouldn't mind having someone in Chicago, like when we could do a long distance thing until I move back. Or
Stop
if the
it.
person is in
Stop.
California, like I don't want someone to say, oh, okay, I live in, let's say I live in well, I probably shouldn't say the area I live in, right? Out loud. Well, I did.
Yeah, you said Encino. Do you know what you want?
You said Encino, California.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
We're starting to figure out why she's single, guys. Hey, we're about to get into why she's single now. Lord have mercy.
So let's say I'm in Encino, California, and the person is like, let's say Long Beach or Redondo Beach.
What's wrong with Long Beach?
They'll say, hey, let's meet at Culver City. And they constantly want to meet in Culver City. And you're just like, you know, I'm a female. Can you not at least come down to me like once or twice? Like, also too, I think a big reason why I'm single is because I'm 46 and obviously on dating websites, you put the age 46 and right away you're like not even in their bracket. But if somebody meets me, obviously I look younger than my age. So it's like, I don't know.
She said it. I didn't.
Okay. So you gave me your 3 flaws, right? I think I forgot my last question.
No, we didn't do the flaws.
No, I didn't get there yet. When was your last relationship?
11 years ago.
What?
11 years ago?
Yes.
So you're 46. So what is that, 35?
Yes. It's when I moved to California. So I broke up with the boyfriend in Chicago and then I moved out here and I've been single since.
So so you don't have to answer this.
So you threw away your magical Negro in Chicago and you moved to Cali and you ain't had a relationship since? Hey, I hope Cali was worth it because you want to come back. This dude's probably married, got kids, and is doing well in life since it was over 11 years ago. I hope throwing away that magical Negro is worth it. I hope was Cali really worth it? If you ain't got no man, you trying to come back? You broke up with him to come to Cali.
This question, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate?
Oh, Buns Glaze.
Like 5 years ago.
Whoa! 11 years and 5 years. Someone's gonna have to knock the dust off that pussy. Now we know why she's single.
No, I just haven't met somebody that I would be interested in giving myself to.
Okay, so it's not that you're waiting to marriage, you're waiting for a relationship.
What?
Someone that genuinely cares about.
You're a born-again virgin at 46? You're a born-again virgin at 46? I know you're cute, but you're going to have to throw that booty away. You're going to give it away to some dude. I'm not saying to be a slut out here in these streets, but you just can't shut down shop completely at this age here. You're going to have to ration it out every now and then.
Okay. So no casual sex. She wants relationship sex. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted that, I mean, that could happen like in California, like they'll come to your door like this, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. So what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Marisol?
I would say, um,
Come on. Come on.
uh, I can talk a lot.
Oh, you talk too much, huh? You
So
never shut
I'm
up?
trying to become a little bit more reserved because I would say I'm
She
a very
talks too much,
transparent
guys.
person, a bit of an open book. But I noticed that men in general love mystery, and so I need to be a little bit more reserved and hold back. Um, and then I would say number 2 is I think because I'm in my 40s, like I need to be more patient because I've seen so many weird, crazy things in California that kind of like is so shocking to me to the point where it's like,
I'm sorry. That's flaw number 2. You don't got time for patience. 26, you can be patient. 46, time is not on your side. Ooh.
I have no patience now. Starting as soon as I start seeing some red flags,
Y'all
I'm
hear
like,
this?
deuces, I'm up and I'm out.
I'm pausing a lot here, guys. I have to do this here. I don't want to miss a point here. What did she say? I have no patience. She has a short fuse. The older you ladies get, the more you raise your standards up, which means that the certain pool of men who you would rock with if you got with him at 35 years old, you ain't even checking for him at 46 years old right now. The older we get, the less time that we have for a lot of things outside of relationships. And you guys know that. The older we get, the more we get set in our ways. That's why it's another thing why we got to get someone we're younger, because the older we get, the more our mind changes, and then we will disregard people who we wouldn't even mess with at a certain age. Now we get older and we grow with that person, we know about their flaws, and we work with them, whether it's your girl or your guy. But when you get to close to a half a hundo, you have no tolerance. You know what that means? Most guys is not even on your radar. Then you add the fact that you ain't had a real relationship in over 11 years. You do not have a dating bone in your body. Dating is like a muscle. You have to do it to get the repetition so you know what you're looking for, because you're going out there brand new, like you a 19, 20-year-old who don't know nothing, like you lived in a small country rural area. You can't go 11 years right when you're coming out of the geriatric pregnancy stage and thinking that you're going to find the right guy. I get it. You're working, you're trying to grind, you're trying to fix about another state. But the longer you wait and the older you are, more and more men is dropping off by the second. I'm not saying you can't get a man. I'm saying the man that you truly want checked out the door 7 years ago.
And then thirdly, I would say,
What's going on, Eric?
Crap. Let me see.
Come on, you give us 3. Come on. You gave us 2.
A flaw.
Come on, you 46. You know you got some flaws. Come on.
I don't know. I can't think of a third one. I'm sure I have one.
Y'all hear this bullshit?
I can't think of it.
Well, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Marisol?
There's the other issue. You're knocking on half a hundo and you can only name me 2 flaws. At this age, you got a gang of flaws. I got my flaws, and I'd be open to tell you. The thing is, do you want to rock with me in my flaws, right? If you could only name 2 bad things about you, we know that overall you are the biggest flaw. So when we get to this point here, now we're adding, oh, I can see why you've been single for 11 years. Oh, I can see why no one ain't tapped that ass in over 5 years. I can see why you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, because you're keeping yourself busy, because you've mentally checked out of the dating game.
I'm actually a genuinely kind person. Like, I'm pretty much an open book. I'm also very inviting. So I think that's why I get a lot of creepy people that try to like want to talk to me or date me, or even when it comes to friendships, a lot of men come to me all the time, and they let me know that they're either down low or they're bisexual, or all these things. I think it's because
Well, it's
I'm, like,
California.
very open in the sense of like I'm not going to sit there and judge them. So I've been meeting a lot of like, you know, obviously
I'm sorry, bullshit. Judge them, girls. I'm gonna be on the girl side, not for her. This is just a general statement. Ladies, judge. You are a straight heterosexual woman, and if you want a straight heterosexual man, don't do with the down lows. Don't do with the DL dudes, okay? This is not just about her. This is my PSA to y'all ladies out here. Judge. I do not co-sign any goddamn man playing both sides of the fence here. I don't care what y'all say here. Ain't no bisexual man. You either gay or you're straight. Okay, I don't play that both sides of the fence here. I don't like that straddling here. And especially here in the black community, when that goes on, that raises the level of HIV transmission. I ain't down for that bullshit. Nah, be hard. I don't care what y'all saying here. Ain't no straddling the fence. You're either one or the other. You know what it is? You want your cake and eat it too, or you're hiding something because you don't want your whole family to think that you don't like girls, all right? And for you ladies out here, you can judge because it's your safety and you know the kind of relationship you want, and you want a goddamn family, and you can't get a family if he wants cock. I don't care. I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you how men think. If a man wants cock, he don't want pussy. All right. And if he wants cock, then it's not going to end well for you. And you ain't going to be happy down the line. And everybody knows, oh, yeah, she got a beard over there. That's her beard. Whatever like that. Or he married her because that's a beard. Ladies, do what's right for you in this sense here. I don't co-sign that shit here. Fellas, if you part of the alternative lifestyle, then be with dudes. But stop doing this shit where you're fucking up the game for ladies. I'll stand on those two on my 10s here, and I will stick to it to the day I die. There is no buy for dudes. You either love the cock or you love the pussy.
Say I'm not going to date them, but I've already had like 4 guys that were like either down low or gay.
That's
or
crazy.
that before they even knew they were gay, try to date me.
That's wild.
Some that are bisexual trying to date me. So it happens often to me, but I take it as a compliment because for the most part, I think gay guys have really great taste in women. So, but I don't want to date them. But yeah.
Have
I
any
know.
straight men try to talk to you?
What did you say?
Have any straight men try to talk to you?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but like, I'm just not like, I'm not like attracted to them.
What?
So I don't want to.
Not attracted to the straight men.
What?
No, to some of the straight men that have tried to talk to me, but for the most part, I'm an extrovert that lives an introvert lifestyle, which is weird.
Let me just ask this for clarity.
I'm confused here. Ken's gonna ask here, right? Wait a minute. Are you telling me that straight men are attracted to you? I can see why some men may not be attracted to you, right? I mean, I don't know some of this part of sign language, but you do live in California, and I've been to Cali, and I know how that gets down, right? So I will stand on that. Guys, if you claim to be guy, or if you suck cock in the past, stay away from women. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it again here. Guys, if you suck cock in the past, you're going to suck cock in the future. That is a choice that you made. And any man who decides, I'm going to put this dick in my mouth, just know that there is nothing hetero about you. You are just trying to confuse the situation because you don't want to think that you're gay. You're thinking that, hey, it's just something I like to do from time to time. No, when you put balls in your mouth, that's what you like. You don't like the wet, creamy pussy. I know I'm getting vulgar about this here, but I don't think that the men are attracted to you because you don't put yourself out there. You ain't had a relationship in 11 years. You ain't had sex in 5 years. It's not about men, heterosexual men not being attracted to you. It's about what you're giving out to the energy of the world here, where guys are being standoffish about it. And the gay dudes are coming around thinking that you're the new girlfriend. You're the new friend. That's what's going on here. Or you're the new beard. That's how this working here. Because you're 46 years old moving like this here. I've already said it. You rather work than put yourself out there. And I get it. California could be a mixed bag. That's the reason why you probably want to come to Chicago. But we see what's going on.
Did you find the bisexual and gay men attractive?
What?
There was one that was gay in Chicago actually, and
Oh my God. She's the
he asked
problem.
me out, and I was like, "Oh, how old are you?" And he ended up being like 4 years younger than me. And at that time, I was like, "Well, you're too young for me." Now I'll date somebody that's 4 years younger. But I mean, he asked me out continuously for probably about 6 months. But I
What?
told him, I said, "I think you're gay," and he did. A year later, he came out gay.
Your gaydar sucks.
Okay.
I have good.
Okay, I'm gonna read.
I
How
have
would you
good
date?
gaydar because my brother.
No, you don't got good gaydar because you're still dating these
Is he married
guys.
to a man?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You got some gaydar, but your gaydar is off because all you keep doing is attracting gay men. There's something wrong with her. She's the issue. She is the issue. All right. There is no way that a woman could be attracting all these gay men. Your ass is cute and everything like that. And not a straight man even tried to knock the dust off you. See, that's when we know that there's something going on with you right now, right? If only gay men are coming in your circles here and not one straight man's just trying to come and just knock the dust off, like, you need this dust wiping off. You need a cleanse. You need this dicking down. You need a little something. You need to stop putting them toys away. Put the rose down. Put the dildos down. Put the rabbits down. Put all them things down. You want the real D here, right? If you can't get the real D for someone who want to wipe the dust off of it here, there's something going on with us behind the scenes that you ain't telling us here. Besides, you a workaholic right now. You give energy that tells straight men to walk the fuck away.
Okay. Now Shay is a guy. He sent this and said, "Respectfully, your husband is back in Chicago, lady. You came to California and wasted over 10 years. You don't have family in California.
Facts.
So he's saying maybe you should go back to Chicago since that's where you want to be."
Is he psychic? Because my sister said the same thing.
I said it earlier.
Whenever I go to Chicago,
Try.
I
Didn't I
always
say
get
she
on,
threw
and
away
I
her
find
magical
men,
Negro?
like, really attractive there.
Didn't I say she threw away her magical
Alicia
Negro?
said, dating in LA is straight trash. Highly difficult to find a serious and stable man with a solid character out here. So it's understandable that she's been single for a long. I feel her frustration.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go, Marisol. How can the guy reach out to you, boo?
My Facebook is, well, my last name it's Marisol Velez.
So that's your Facebook? That's the name?
Yeah, my last
Right
name
there?
is Velez. V as in
So
Victor.
that's how they can find you on Facebook, by that name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, honey. Well, listen. What's the age range you would date? You're 46.
So I would say 36 to 49. Because if I date a 49-year-old, I would love to spend his 50th birthday with him. So yeah.
Okay. You got it planned out. All right, Marisol. You keep me posted how it goes, girl.
I hope so, girl. Like, pray for me. Lord knows, like, I need all the great vibes and, good vibes and blessings out there for sure.
Okay. Well, you keep me posted, baby girl.
All right,
Sending
thank
you
you.
positive vibes. All right, bye,
And
baby.
can I ask you one quick question? Do you miss Chicago?
No.
Kendra
Okay.
Rich.
I mean, and let me say this: Chicago, I would not be where I am without the city of Chicago. That city embraced me. I spent a lot of years there. But I love my California life. I wake up every day and I feel like I'm living in a dream. So I wouldn't change my life as it is today for anything. That's my truth though. That not necessarily could be yours.
No, I get it totally. Like, when I'm on set and, I'm working with like all these big well-known actors and actresses, it like brings me back to why I'm here. But at the end of the day, it's like, I cannot deal with fakeness. Like, fakeness drives me bonkers. I've met so many people that they just want to be my friend until they could get something from me,
But
and
that's
then
the
once
way
they
of
get
LA.
it.
So you gotta filter through the authentic people. You can do it though. Just use your discernment.
Yeah,
Okay, baby.
but I've been doing that, and it's been like, now I'm afraid to become friends with people because I've had men and women use me.
Well, you just gotta stop being the person to be used and start
Mhm.
getting more of a tough bone. I gotta go though. I love you.
All
But
right.
keep me posted how the dating goes.
All right, Kendra. Have a great night.
Like how I just wiped out the screen and moved out the screen. You like that, don't you? Are all women from Chicago like this, Dave? No, Clifton. No, she's confused as hell. Ask Sheila. No, this woman's confused as hell. Because, guys, I'm blind reacting. I did not watch these videos, right? I'm watching them in real time as you are, right? I said when she mentioned that she was single for the last 11 years, she had what, guys? How often do we hear how women are the one that's breaking up with men? They're the ones who end their marriages at a 70 to 80% clip. And if they're not married, you can see how she was dating a guy and she broke up with him to come to Chicago. And what did she say? You must be reading my mind because that's what my sister said and woody woo. And then no. What she is, Clifton, is a regular modern woman who threw away her magical Negro. All right. The Negro who was rocking with her when she was 35 years old, when she was entering geriatric pregnancy. And you know what she said? I'm going to follow my dreams and my career to go to California. You know something? That's cool when you're 22 years old, but you're 35? You're basically saying, fuck a family. I'm after my career. That's why she's single. That's why she's working all these jobs now, because she's got to be able to afford to live in Cali. Okay. So she got to work 2-3 jobs to afford to live out there. But then she's working so much, she don't have time to date because she's got to work to pay the goddamn rent. And in between, when she was out there, she don't got good gaydar or whatever energy she's throwing out because all the gay marks want to holler at her. The gay dudes want to holler at her as a beard or as a kick it friend. They're not checking for her as a real serious girlfriend like that. They're using her as a place filler before they feel comfortable about coming out and living their true lifestyle about loving the cock. Okay? So, no, Clifton, no woman like this. This is a modern woman, Clifton, who don't know what the hell she wants in life. She's going from hither and thither, to and fro, here and there and back, and here and yonder, right? And she's over here doing the most here. And now you're almost 50, and you're saying, Kendra, please help. No, you should have stuck with the dude who was rocking with you, but you chose your career over a man. And this is what happens when you choose your career this late in life. She went to Cali to be an actress at 35. She's 46, and we ain't seen her in no roles. She may be working as an extra. She might do some stuff behind the scenes where like that. She said, I'm with these A-list actors or these big time actors. Why I came out here. But what's more important, being on some of these actors or being motherfucking happy? Wait a minute. What did I say, Tribe? What is more important, rocking with these A-list actors or being happy? Because if you 46 and you ain't made it by now, the chances are slim and none, and Slim ain't went out the door about 11 years ago. I'm too old for sundresses. Sheila, you're not too old for sundresses. Hey, Sheila, don't say that, girl. Hey, nah. Hey, Sheila, if you got the body, you never old for sundresses. All right, it's about to be sundress season right now in downtown Chicago. Ooh, I can't wait for the next month or two, Sheila. You're never too old for sundress season if you can rock it. Look at Rome. Rome says amen. Thank you, Rome, for co-signing me. You know what I'm talking about, Rome. You know what I'm talking about, Rome. Hey, y'all. One thing about Summertime Shy, I say this every summer. Even though I'm not looking, it is a nice view when I go down to the city or if I fly to New York and I'm hanging out in the concrete jungle and it is sundress season. Ooh, I feel the heat is on. Chicka cheech and chong, I'm feeling y'all. Ribbit, make you want to hallucinate. Don't make me start rapping, y'all. Right, AD. Look at Larry said, amen. Thank you, Larry. Yeah. And he said, them sundresses, Lord. Yes. Yes, yes, sir. Maybe she can make commercials for underpants. Yeah, she can make. Is that worth losing your magical Negro? I keep using that line. That's a movie that just came out. Ladies be throwing away their magical Negroes, man. They be throwing away their magical Negroes and don't know the situation here. Hey, man, let me stop here. Hey, y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. It's Saturday night, man. I'm trying to eat some dinner a little bit here. I'm getting kind of hungry right now. I've been here for 2.5 hours here. I want to get through a few. I want to eat, baby. It's not a 5-hour live stream tonight. I'm not going to be here all night, baby. Not going to be here all night. We getting it in right now. You know what I mean? If I need some ones in the building, let's go. All right. You know, that woman was crazy, man. I mean, you guys, she is the perfect scenario to say, you know, when you look at the appearance, you can't judge just the appearance. Just because she's cute or attractive, you don't know what's all going on in here, where she's doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff where she just ruined her life. Now, she didn't say nothing about that ex-boyfriend, but she said that you must have been reading my mind because my sister said this. I shouldn't have threw that guy away. She didn't say nothing bad about it. She kept talking about the download dudes. She didn't say about the ex-boyfriend. So she's a woman that will throw away a man for her career. That's all you need to know. And that could be why she's single. She's been on dates. Guys, the straight men who's been around her probably saying, wait a minute. You had a guy in Chicago and you left him to come here? Now you got to work 3 jobs? You got to work all this to make ends meet? Nah, I'm good on you. You got bad decision-making skills. Chicago's crazy, but ain't that crazy, Clifton. Chicago is crazy everywhere, Clifton. How about that? It's crazy everywhere. I don't recommend her going to the hundreds. I don't recommend her going to the deep south side of Chicago. I don't know if I should hang out in South Shore. You know what I mean? You know, every area got their bad spots, man. I'm in downtown, man. Shoot, I don't worry about stuff in downtown. I mean, crime's gonna happen, but I ain't worried too much. Hey, let's get to this next video, man. She don't listen to nobody says wrong, right? Her family warned her and still in Cali. Exactly. If you can't listen to your man or your family, who will she listen to? Exactly, man. Exactly, wrong. You ain't saying no lies here. You ain't saying nothing but bars. What's going on, PR? Good to see you. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we got here, guys. Who do we got? Look at Kendra's hair. She got that little flip up here. She got this little flip up gang here. Hey, guys, likes up in the building, guys. Y'all know y'all can contribute with the Cash App, Super Chat, Super Thanks, Super Stickers, guys. Y'all know y'all can pass the plates around, guys. We're only going to be here for a short period of time here. Let's get on to this next one here. Let's cook. What she got for us here?
Hi.
Hey, baby, what's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Elise.
Hold on real quick. Someone said she's going to text him and tell she's blocking him. No, you do not. When you're about to block someone, you do not tell them. You don't even say goodbye. They should know you had a standard. They messed up the standard. You probably gave them a chance after chance. And now you're on black time. And you do not give a heads up. All right. What's your name again, honey?
She look kind of big, y'all.
Elise, where you calling us from?
Yeah, where you from?
I'm in Rochester, New York.
East Coast, New York, L.
I'm 28.
28.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse.
Elise, Rochester, New York, 28, nurse. You have any children?
No kids.
28, no kids in Rochester.
Sign?
Damn Zodiacs.
So I'm a Leo, but I'm nothing like a Leo.
Okay.
Damn
Do
Zodiacs.
you not want to go by Zodiacs?
No, but my birthday is August 21st.
August 21st. Okay. Elise, Rochester, New York, 28, nurse, no kids. I think I got it all. All right, boo. What kind of meat?
Let's get into it. She look like a big girl, y'all.
I'm looking for a traditional gentleman. I know that's going to be hard to find.
It ain't hard.
But
are you traditional though?
Honest, loyal, responsible, protective, a provider, romantic. That's what I'm looking for.
So traditional. And you feel like it's gonna be hard to find?
So far it's been hard to find.
Yeah.
It's hard to find if you're not
I
traditional.
mean, the world got smaller. You know, the internet is a gift and a curse. So, like I always say, back in the day, all you had to worry about, I hate to use the word competition, but a lot of times the men that most of y'all want to date, you just, as the women in the city. Now with the internet, child, they everywhere. Well, let's see. Let's keep going. What are your deal breakers?
Before we get into that here, it's not hard to find a traditional man if you're a traditional woman. Just to put it out there. If you're a traditional woman, it ain't gonna be hard for you, you know. In certain extreme circumstances, sometimes it don't matter about your age, right? Because there's exceptions to the rule. If you are truly a traditional woman, even if you may be just a little bit older, depending on you could be in your 30s, things like that. We talk about the danger zone or geriatric pregnancy, things of that nature. But here's the thing: if you are someone who is truly nice, you cater to your man. You don't act like these modern banshees. That's why you see certain women who get multiple cracks at the apple, why you see certain women who only qualify for Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, Dusty, Daryl, and the Chads of the world. Let's get back to the video here. I'm just saying, though, I want to add a caveat. If a woman is truly traditional, she will get a few more extra cracks at men than the average woman. And sometimes, guys, just sometimes, they actually have more options than this 28-year-old, even though they might be older. You know why? Because they understand the man of our traditional value, and they're willing to cater to their man and understand the dynamics of a man and woman, husband and wife relationship compared to someone who could be younger, could be cuter, but is going to be a goddamn hellraiser. So there is exception to the rule if a woman is truly traditional or she's extremely fine as hell and traditional as well, guys. I want to add that caveat. It's not a lot of women these days like that, but there is that caveat. I just want to say that. So when a woman at 28 years old saying, I'm looking for a traditional man, is hard. No, it's not hard if you are already traditional because you're trying to find something that you're not. And that's the way the dating game is. That man will find you. But if you're not that, he will never be in your proximity.
A liar.
Right, Eric.
And hygiene. Like if your hygiene is not up to par, I can't.
Hygiene up to par.
I can't do it.
Okay.
And a lot of kids. I don't date.
Right, Sheila. I hear you, girl.
With kids. All right. Should he look a certain way?
Handsome, tall. Well, I'm short, so everyone's taller than me.
Well, how tall are you?
Okay.
You're short.
How tall are you?
Yeah.
So handsome. I'm 4'11".
Oh.
Handsome.
You fun size. 4'11". You 1 inch from a little person.
Just handsome, tall.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. Because I make a certain amount of money. So I would hope that he will make over 150K.
150K?
That's like the minimum.
Oh, yeah. That's the minimum. Okay.
150,000 minimum. That's why you ain't find no traditional man. No traditional man's gonna walk in saying, I make 150, let's go. Traditional women don't look for guys making 150. The guy who makes 150 will find her without even being announced. Remember that, ladies. Kendra asked this question, but it's a setup for y'all because you over here putting minimums here. You know what that means when you say they want $150,000 a year for a man like that? You have already, take away race, you have already eliminated 90% of every single man, whether they're black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, mixed, whatever, right? So when I hear this dollar amount, guys, this is why you can't find a man. You've already eliminated 9 out of 10 men that could approach you. You only have 10% of the men disposables there, and we don't know if they're straight, if they're gay, if they're bi, if they claim that. You know what I said earlier about that, or if they're already married, they ain't checking for you, if they got kids already, if they're shorter, they're tall, if they fat and they're ugly, and you're not attracted to them. All that's within that small 10%. So you know what that means? You done fucked up. You know that, right? You know you done fucked up, ladies. You know that, right? You know you done fucked up. You know that, right? You know you done fucked up.
Okay. So now I'm understanding. So you want a top 10% guy because you want him to be handsome, tall. You want him to be traditional. You want him to make at least 150K. And okay.
What's going on, Drew?
Okay, perfect. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's see what she's working with.
Okay. I'm at work. So
Don't be so. I don't care if you're at work.
Bad job. Let's see.
Let's see what you're working on.
Okay. You said you're 4'11"?
Well, do I gotta? Yeah, I'm 4'11". So I don't.
Okay, guys. At 4'11", she's short. She's fun size. You know what I'm looking at? She got scrubs on. I'm looking at those cheeks, man. You make good money, but this is why our dearly departed brother Kevin Samuels used to talk about nurses. They make good money, but they work long hours. And the fact that you want a man to match your salary, and here's the thing, that man does not want you. You're too masculine for him. You want a traditional man, but you're too masculine in your line of work here. The fact that you're putting this high dollar amount and don't care that you wiped away 90% of guys, knowing that one of those guys could be making 80,000. He could be making 75,000, which is good damn money. And here's the thing, ladies, I'm not telling you to not go after the best man possible. But when you put a minimum cap here, you're basically telling everybody, even the man who makes that kind of money, I don't want to fuck with you because I used to be below here. Now that I'm here, this is what you're checking for. It's not about matching dollars, okay? It's because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to find your magical Negro.
I don't know if you want me to do it even further back. Or
well, we can see your legs. I can kind of see you.
Yeah, you could, Drew.
Okay, yeah.
Key chain status.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now you have no kids, and you work at a nurse, so you're a nurse. Do you normally date men that make $150K?
Let's hear this.
So I have before.
Past tense. Past tense.
He just didn't have time for me because he had 3 businesses. So he didn't have time. And then when I went back to school, that's when he was like, "Oh, I have all this time for you." And I'm like, "Well, I'm in school. I can't do that."
Okay, so now
wait,
you're out of school. Did he get married?
Whoa. Wait. We're gonna let it play. Hold on. You had a guy that made that kind of money. He told you he was busy. He doing what he got to do here. And then when he had time for you, you chose school over this man. Guys, this is the second video back to back where that a woman had a man and she threw him away because of her career. This guy already made this money and told you, here I am. And you know what you said? I'm in school. You know what you do, ladies? When you find that magical Negro, you better lock him down and hold him down and figure out him in school at the same damn time. You act like y'all can't do 2 things at once. You act like you can't do 2 things at once. If he's already making that kind of money, he's making more than you. I don't care. Say I'm a nurse and I'm going to make this money eventually. But even though you may get there eventually, he's still moving up. You going to keep moving up, but he's already there. You threw away a guy for school. You can't make this up. You threw a guy away for your career. And now you're on Kendra looking for the guy here. And every man who might be interested in hearing that, and you know what the next guy's going to say? I can't trust you. If you had a man already when you were younger, what's going to happen when you're older and then you're moving the way you're moving right now? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get back into it.
Married? Like, is he not option anymore?
Right.
No, he is not option anymore because he looks at me like he wishes I was 21-year-old Elise. He wishes I was the party. I was drunk a lot.
No.
Like, I'm not that anymore. Okay. So he doesn't look at me for this.
No. What happened was, guys, here's what happened. He wanted the younger version of you, which was smaller, and you was already small and petite. Now that you've been in school, you've been working, you're a nurse, you put on maybe a few pounds and life starting to kick in. It ain't the party aspect that he didn't want anymore. He wanted the young feminine version of you before you got into corporate America, where now that you're a nurse, you're working 50, 60, 80 hours a week, putting in that grind, making the money that you're making. So congratulations for making that money. Take care of yourself. You're not going to be a dent in our system here that wanted to help. We got to take care of women here, right? Congratulations to you. But here's what it was. It ain't about the partying. It was the young aspect of you, the fertile version of you here, the skinnier, younger, petiter version of you. Now that you're older, it's got nothing to do with the partying. Guys don't get older and want the party girl to marry. He got older and noticed that you changed for corporate America. And he was like, nah, you just ain't the same type of woman anymore. I'm going to go back out here and find someone like you before, but the younger version who want to rock with me. That's what happened here. And before I move on here, let me get to the super here. Shout out to Upward Man with the $4.99 $5 holla. Turn the chat green. What you got me, man? Dave, check out BLS.gov. The median pay for RNs in Cali is $98K or so. That's combined with the cost of living here. Here is why they have these requests. Well, okay. 98K, huh? Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right back at you with that super, man. That's kind of low for Cali, man. That's real low. The reason why I'm saying that, though, because one of my best friends, I'll tell you guys, Mike's Philippine Journey, he was texting me during his live stream right now. His whole family's in medicine and stuff like that. I know a lot of doctors, RNs, nurses that make more than that, man. So, but hey, you got the information. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just know a lot of women who make more than that, actually. But it's crazy, though, what we got here. Eric D said, it sounded like she had the wrong guy. He's like, I'd rather have my man work long hours than not have a job at all. Exactly, Sheila, because you know where he's at when he's working those long hours. He getting that money. You may be mad he's not home, but at least he's in the office or he's working at home. He's getting that money. Lord have mercy. 98 in Cali is like 38K in Atlanta. You ain't lying, Rome. So she's trying to rationalize why she's alone. SF, she will never be held accountable. Yeah, man. Thank you, Upward Man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that holla. Thank you. Yeah, she didn't change for her man, but will change for a check. That's all I see. Yep. Hey, guys, before I hit play here, just know this. From these last two videos, if any woman will say, no, I'm going to chase my career, then try to build a family with you, if she can't, when you try to have a conversation, don't even try to argue, say you can't do two things at once. It's best to walk away because she's going to leave eventually. She ain't the one for you. She doesn't understand how to prioritize a family and work. And then when they get older, they realize how fucking tired they are and wish they ain't threw away their magical Negro. Let's continue.
This person.
Understand. So, okay, what's your age range, Desire? You're 28.
So 30 to low 40s.
30 to low 40s? Okay, 30 to low 40s. And you want him to have, no kids, right?
There's a lot of facts
It would be
missing,
nice
Eric.
if he didn't have kids. If he has like one or two, that's like pushing it. But I've had someone that wanted to talk to me that had like 6, 7 kids, and I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Okay. Should he be in Rochester, New York?
No, because I am going to be moving this year, so you don't have to.
Where are you moving?
Rochester is a very a really tiny town, so no.
Okay.
Not gonna ask that, Kendra?
So, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 2 years ago.
Wow. 2 years ago.
Didn't work.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last year around November.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on, and when it comes to a relationship.
Affection. Maybe
called it. I knew that.
Too much in the beginning.
No,
like,
that's not it.
That's
not a flaw.
To be a wife, like I was taught to really give to the person I'm talking to. So I give too much. Like, full course dinners and stuff like that. Like I just need to chill out for like in the beginning.
No, don't do that. No, that's not a flaw. That's not a flaw.
Maybe
You just don't want to cook.
I work a little bit too much.
I knew it.
Maybe I need to.
I knew it. I called the tribe, didn't I?
Work too much. And I would have got.
Where's the third flaw? You only gave us 2.
I was raised to be a wife.
You ain't
I'm
acting like it.
loving, I'm kind. I give happiness to everyone that's around me. So I will always encourage you. I was always motivate you. So that's why.
Okay. Not saying you have to. I'm just asking for clarity. Would you date a man that made less than 150K?
No.
Okay.
Because I make close to that. So.
Woo! Don't play with it. Come correct. 150K at the door. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, we got Elise, Rochester.
You think a man who makes $150,000 a year wants to deal with a woman who works too fucking much? Try it.
New York, 28, nurse, no kids. She'll date 30 to 40. She's a nurse. She wants a traditional man. She wants him to be hot, handsome. You said dark skin too, correct?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
No, it
handsome.
Doesn't matter.
All right, but a traditional
Yes.
man. Let's do it, boo. How can the guy reach out to you?
My Facebook is Elise Anderson,
Elise?
or my Instagram is _ Elise A. So my name is spelled ALEASE.
And there you have it. All right, boo. You keep me posted how it goes, baby.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, babe.
How is she raised to be a wife asking for what she's asking for? This is not raised wifey behavior. She won't take no less than $150. You ain't gonna get no man. Or the man's just gonna fuck you. He ain't taking you seriously. I need you ladies to understand. Nah, fuck that shit, Shauna. Fuck that shit. Nah. I don't care if it's recession. When a woman tells you up front that she won't take no less than 150,000, the guys who make you gotta understand, the guys make 150,000 are not taking you seriously. We're not. I make more than that now. You know what? If I was single on the market and I was attracted to her, I wouldn't take her seriously. I want to give you men's mentality. All right. It took me, I had to work my ass off to get where I'm at now. 24 years in my career, and I don't look at nothing back and saying like, oh man, you know, I should have. No, I grind and I worked and I worked and I worked. So what I want you ladies to understand is that when you're saying no less than this amount of here, and then when I hear how you moved with a guy who already made that, once again, I'm giving you guys the casino line. The house always wins. No man who makes this kind of money is gonna deal with a woman says no less when you had that and you threw it away for school and you mentioned one of your flaws is you work too much. Because you want to know something, Shauna? I work too much. You can't have 2 of us working too much. You can't have 2 of us that work too much. It ain't gonna work. If I'm always working and then you always working, how are we gonna see each other? And I don't want to hear nothing but this power couple bullshit, because the man who makes this kind of money doesn't want a woman who's a power couple so that she can dictate and talk a whole bunch of other shit and works long hours while she's sucking the doctor's dick at an 8 p.m. shift. Oh, yeah. Let me give you all this too. Nurses, they do fuck at the office. They fuck in the hospitals. They fuck in the back rooms. They fucking everybody they work with. You know why? Because they work too motherfucking much. It's a cesspool of dicking down, and dicking up. women and nurses are thrown at the doctors and the male nurses and back and forth and vice versa. You will see how much I don't know how many people here who work in medicine and who work in and who work as nursing or doctors here. That's the one thing you see when you see the breakdown of doctor relationships like that. They be fucking their patients, they be fucking the nurse, they fucking everything, and then vice versa, because you're always at work and you're never at home, and you got to get your needs met somewhere else. Okay. Hey, Sheila, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying all y'all do it, but you know, Sheila, I know you got some co-workers who fucked in the back before. I know you got some nurse friends who you rock with, and it's like, yo, did you fuck Dr. Smith? And it's like, we've been fucking for a minute, girl. Yo, you got to understand, if you get to a certain age and you work in healthcare and you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and you deal with trauma, you deal with sickness, you deal with disease, you deal with death, man, that hardens you. And then when you need some loving, you're going to go to the person with the white apron in the next room here because you pulled a 90-hour work week, because you got to get that nut off. They sure do. And the fact that we see everything on everyone makes it easy to be loose. Dave, I make more than that, and I can tell you that if kids are involved, she can't work more than 40 hours a week, but if kids are not involved, I would be okay with her working 50, 60 hours a week. But here's the thing, though, Eric. She's going to get to a point where that she's been so hardened by working all those hours, she might get to a point where she may say, I don't want no kids no more, because she is slowly morphing into the man of the relationship. No man should want a woman who volunteers and is putting in 50, 60, 70 hours a week. This is what we're talking about, the change and what we got going on, women, from the feminine to the masculine. When you get hardened by work life, where then you get conditioned by putting in the hours, you get used to the paycheck, you get used to the money, you get used to the lifestyle, and then you get on that hamster wheel of a rat race to keep making that money, because no one wants to go backwards. Even if you get with a man who makes that kind of money, it ain't gonna work, because both of y'all can't see each other. If she's working 60 hours a week and you working 60, 70 hours a week, when do y'all link except for some fucking? No man who wants to be in a serious relationship wants a woman working all the fucking time. I'll say this, Eric, you may be cool with that now. I don't know if you're in a serious long-term relationship like that, right? If you truly want a relationship, you don't want your woman out there in the streets. Is she working 40 hours? Cool. Is she pulling 60, 70? You don't want your woman out there, because that's when the Dr. Dexter will be the shoulder to cry on, when she's mad as hell because y'all ain't spending quality time together. And she got Dr. Dexter as her work husband, and he's always able to say the good things to her. Hey, how you doing? And he over here giving her back massages and everything, because someone just flatlined in the ER and she still having a hard day here, but she can't talk to her husband because he's working 60, 70 hours a week and he's out of town. And so you know what happens? Dr. Dexter becomes the regular dick appointment on Thursday evenings. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. Sheila says, well, I work 50 hours now. It's less because I'm getting older. I'm not trying to fall out. And that's the thing here too, Sheila. And for you ladies to understand, y'all, when you're 28 years old, you think you got the energy to work like that. Wait till you get older. You threw away a whole bunch of guys. You made this money. And you know what you're going to say? Man, I'm tired of working. Can I just find me a guy to take the stress off of me? And you know what's happening when y'all start saying that? Your natural woman, feminine inclination start to kick in and saying, what the hell am I doing? I was born and raised to have a family, not to work like a man. I was raised to want to love and secure and be with my family, not to be working 80 hours a week like a goddamn dog out here. And I got no time to myself. And then when I'm home, all I want to do is rest and don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to hear your mess. And when you're working these kind of hours, ladies, here's one thing you don't understand. You don't want to mess with anybody or do anything. You just want to be to yourself so you can recuperate, so you can go to work after the weekend. I've been married for 20 years. I fat fingered that number. See, ladies in their 20s now, they want to think that they're equal or better than men. And that's the problem. You're not men. Women are women, men are men. And we have changed the dating dynamics where women think they're equal or above men. And they tell this to these girls, these feminists in their 20s, that I'm woman, hear me roar. And you know what happens when they get in their 40s? Keep this bullshit. I need me a man so I can kick my feet up. You only learn this when it's too fucking late. I'm not saying women should not work. I will never say that. It's about purpose and quality. The thing is, what type of work are you doing? How many hours are you working? If the type of job is not helping you be with your family, or it's the type of job not allowing you to even find the man to even start a family, are you solely after money? If you're after the dollar only, that is a masculine trait there. That's not a feminine trait. If the idea is about marriage, it's about love, it's about happiness, it's about a family, it's about kids, you can't be working 70 hours a week and think that you're going to find the man you're looking for and have a successful relationship. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. You know why? You're trying to make this money. And if you get a guy making that kind of money, then you're constantly chasing money. And if you're constantly chasing money, you're not chasing each other. Grits and bacon in the building. What's going on? Wait, did you guys hear what I'm saying here? If you have two people in a relationship and you don't have one, you don't have the gender norms, you don't have the feminine, and you don't have the true masculine. If you have two masculines here and you're chasing the dollar, you're not chasing each other. And then when you guys finally sit down, you know what's going to happen? We ain't got nothing in common. We got nothing to talk about except for work. And I don't want to talk about work while we out to dinner. And then slowly but surely, that relationship erodes. The guy's going to be cool because he's trying to build and grind, saving up for retirement. The woman is going to get in her emotions and saying, we fell apart. We grew apart, right? And it's not the fact that you grew apart. You don't know how to be a woman anymore. And so you think you could find something different. When in actuality, you got your man and you need to taper down all the work you're doing and let the man run the household, and you'll be the woman who you are so that you can enjoy and let that magical Negro take care of you or take care of the household or be the man he's supposed to lead. Rome says she wants a drug dealer who has time and money, Vince. I'll say it again. A woman with a family should work no more than 40 hours a week. Hey, man, I never forget firsthand. My dad and my mom was not rich. My dad was so pissed off. My mom was working so many. He got to a point, he put his foot down. He was like, look, I remember she got laid off from her job, right? Got a nice little severance, so she was off work, she's looking for a new job. My dad said, hell no. You can work. You can work part-time, and your ass gonna be home taking care of this house here. I'm not out here working 80 hours for nothing, okay? Both of us can't be out here working 80 hours. And you want to know something? My mom worked part-time, and she never worked full-time ever again. He put his fucking foot down. He said both of us can't work 80 hours a week no more. That ain't happening. Nope. And I remember seeing that firsthand, and my mom was working part-time, and then she stopped working at all, right? And you want to know something? She complained a little bit about not working, but after about 6 to 8 months, she was cool. She was cool about it. And I remember today when I was hanging out, she's like, I miss that man, because that man made sure that's like, yo, woman, I married you not for you to be me. I'm the man here. I'm going to hold it down. And you know what, though? You take care of the family, and we're going to work together in this partnership of a marriage here so that both of us ain't doing the same goddamn thing where we get our wires crossed. No Limit says, Dave, you hit it on the head. The girls in their 20s are rather be independent than be looked at as needing a man, which makes the young lady dudes feel like, why am I here? Exactly. So that's one thing you got to understand, like, thank you, No Limit. I appreciate that. So a guy's going to say, he's going to look deep down and say, yo, why am I here? You only need me for the dick. If it's only going to be a sexual relationship, why got my emotions involved? I can find me a side piece or a situationship just to get my nut off. Why am I investing my emotions into you? Then in that case, I'm not going to invest into you anymore. I'm going to move on and give me some side piece action to handle my needs. See, that's the thing that you guys don't understand, ladies. We are built to want to take care of our family. But if you're trying to be us and then we feel like you don't need us, we're going to find a woman who do need us. And when we say need in the aspect of building nuclear families, nuclear bonds. And some of y'all may say that's old school, Dave. That's old. But you want to know something? It goddamn worked in the past. Our grandparents, it worked for our grandparents, but it ain't working for us now. You know why? We're trying to rewrite history. We're trying to change the way the world is. And you know what? The world was working fine years and years and years ago. Now, there's some things that's been added in caveats so that women can be better in this game of the day and age here. But at the end of the day, nuclear relationships and families and bonds was the thing that made the Black family successful up until the point where feminism came in and helped break up and destroy the unit. We were right there lock and stow during the Civil War, the civil rights era. And by the end of the 60s, then you had all these white feminist guys, Black women, you got to remember, feminism didn't start with y'all Black ladies because you were right there lock and step with our Black men and the civil rights era where we were fighting for our fucking rights. We were fighting to be in the front of the goddamn bus. We're fighting for fucking water fountains. We're fighting for basic needs. And then these white women came in here because they mad at their white husbands about feminism and the patriarchy. It was the white husbands. And then y'all took it hook, line, and sinker because y'all like to listen to other women. And slowly but surely, he saw the eradication of the Black nuclear unit. Feminism would not have survived with only white women. White women recruited y'all Black women to do the dirty work. And you see what's going on right now. Even with the white population community right now, you know that the white women are married still at a double rate than what Black women are. Black women married at a 26% clip, where white women's at 53%. So white women came in and sold y'all Black women a bunch of bill of bad goods, and then they still getting married, and y'all Black asses are single as hell and complaining right now because you followed the wrong mantra. You followed the wrong movement. And then you want to wonder why we got problems today. I know I gave you the high level timeline on that, but it literally destroyed and eroded when those white women said, hey, Black women, you don't need to be these Black men. They're part of patriarchy. When in actuality, the Black men, we were getting our asses beat trying to fight for fucking civil rights. Why pay for a babysitting when one can stay home? We ain't have to worry about paying for babysitters and childcare. The man worked, the woman was staying at home, or once we got home, we figured it out. So like, we didn't have to work no goddamn babysitters back in the day. It used to be a man's salary was enough to take care of a whole family and bills, but time to change. The upcoming. Well, here's the thing, though. I'm not saying that women should not work, Shauna. What I'm saying is you guys are chasing the bag and you're wasting your prime years. And by the time that you've gotten to what you got to, what you got here, you're making money. Now you have these delusional stands where you want to got to make as much of you. Then add the fact you got student loan debt. So not only are you making more money, you are more of a liability because you carry debt. Most of the women who work in these jobs here, who got these careers, got over $80,000 in student loan debt. So it doesn't matter if you're making $150,000 a year. If you owe Sally Mae 75, hold on, Sally Mae's on all y'all asses. It don't matter. You're not the same as me. You can be making $150,000 a year and you got $60,000 student loan debt. We're not equals. It's not about matching. You need to make $210,000 at that point then. You need to offset that debt to pay it off then. If you got Sally Mae on your ass, you're not saying that's not an equal because I'm taking you on and we get married. Your debt becomes my goddamn debt. Ron says, women have become much more material and consumers. Yes. Even the 70s, man, income could support a family, but that changed with Reagan in the 80s. Yeah, I know. I have never needed a woman's income to help me. I am on my third home, having one built at 34. It's just a lot of hours. Most women can't accept it like they claim they want. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Rome. Get that house built, man. Send me a picture when it's done, Rome. I want to see how that looks, brother. I want to see how it looks. Lou said, these idiots are popping balloons for fun. The new generation already losing. Yeah. See, this is the one thing I want to repeat that. I want to repeat this. Who cares if you're making $150,000 if it's going to take you 10 to 15 years to pay back that $100K student loan debt? You ain't bringing home 150 a year. And most folks keep deferring their student loan debt and then paying the bare minimum. And then I don't know if you heard the horror stories of people in their 50s and 60s still owing 30 and 40,000 in student loan debt. Who cares if you're making this money if you're paying it back from Sallie Mae for the next 20 to 30 years? 50 or 55 year is more than enough in the South. So I just want to, I'm saying what I'm saying here because we're asked backwards now. I'm not saying that women should not work. I'm saying that women are choosing degrees that puts them in debt. And then they're making this money, but they're never at home or never out to even date. Dating is a muscle. You got to be able to date to understand men, to be able to find the person you're looking for. The reason why I'm saying that, because most of these women don't have daddies in their life because we come from single family homes, and you don't have the man in the household to show you what to look for in a man, or the man, the father, would actually help pick the man, because y'all ladies don't know how to pick a man for your damn self. He's like, oh, I don't want my daddy picking for me. And how's it look when y'all picking? Y'all keep falling for the same goddamn dude. Or like the woman in the next video, she keeps picking these gay ass men. Do you think that if she had her daddy in her life, think her dad's gonna pick a gay man for her? You think her dad's gonna pick a bisexual man for her in that last video? No. And that's the issue here. You're going on your own intuition, and you guys don't know men. People just need to prioritize what's important, Dave. And Eric, that's the problem though. A lot of people don't know what priorities are. Only thing they know is women getting to the bag. And I'm not mad at a woman who's driven, but what's more important? Because people only think in the here and now. I need to think about now, and you don't think about long-term prognosis 10, 15, 20 years from now. When you make decisions, do you make decisions only for the next week or the next year? Or do you look at how this is going to impact me in 2025, how it's going to look in 2030? Right? When I think about how I'm working, how I'm grinding, you know how I think about the future? I ain't thinking about Social Security. We got enough money in Social Security that may last to 2035 right now. So we need the government to figure out, people like me, when I retire, will my Social Security money that I've been investing in for all these years will be available? I'm not going to get that when I'm in retirement age. But you know what though? I think about long-term prognosis, saying that I ain't going to have that money. So I'm working and I'm setting money to the side and for retirement, thinking that I ain't going to have Social Security when I'm 62 years old. You see, it's about doing long-term prognosis in certain aspects of your life. But if you're only thinking about the here and now, let me go ahead and get all these loans out. Let me go ahead and get this degree. I'll pay it back eventually. I got this job. I'm making $150,000. So now I can get me a man make $150,000. But that man who make $150,000 don't want a woman make $150,000, especially you got $80,000 in student loan debt. The man will take the $19 an hour girl at McDonald's with no debt over your $80,000 student loan debt ass. What's my age? I'll be 44 on Wednesday, Eric. My birthday's the same day as Kevin Samuels, March 13th. My birthday is coming up on Wednesday, baby. I'll be 44. 4 like that Jay-Z album. I'm currently still 43 right now. Still 43. I'm holding on to 43. I'm not trying to fat. I just know I got a birthday on Wednesday. I still claim 43. I won't claim 44 until Wednesday. I ain't fast forwarding it because, like I said, we getting older and we can't go backwards. I'm still holding on to 43 till Wednesday. Clifton says a woman can't prioritize herself and her career, but when she turns 40, don't go into these dating shows complaining they can't find a good man. Exactly, Clifton. Man, you can't prioritize something when you know you get your best outcomes later. That's like saying that a young guy who has all these basketball skills, but he decides to want to go pro at 30. He could have went pro at 19 or 20. He had the skills, but he put it behind for whatever reason it was. And then he did what he wanted to do. And it's like, I'm gonna give the NBA try at 28. I had scouts looking at me. I was cold. I was dropping 28 a game in high school. Man, the game has passed you by. Your best bet is to go to JUCO ball. You can go get some run in the JUCO league. running junior college. The NBA is gone, baby. You should have went in there at 19, 20 years old. But now that you put it on the side, you can come back there. No, the scouts don't want you. They wanted you when you was a young buck. The same thing in this dating game here, ladies. The guys want you when you're a young buck. Just like how in the NFL, we want you. If you're 21 years old or you're 3 years removed from college or you're a redshirt sophomore, you can go to the league. In the NBA, 19 years old, 1 year removed from your high school graduating class, you can go to the league. In Major League Baseball, hell, you ain't got to finish college. You can go, if you finish high school, you can go to minor league ball and play when you're 18, 17 years old. When it comes to athletics, they want you when you're young because that's when you have all the energy. That's when you have all the tools that you can succeed in doing the sports job. It's the same thing in dating, guys. Guys want women who are younger, who are fertile, who are more feminine, and it's going to act a certain part. And when you're older, the game has passed you by now. You ain't going to be getting the 3-on-3 seniors league. You're going to have to sit it out. I'm 47. We may not see Social Security. I know, Eric, that's why I brought it up about thinking for the future. Because you want to know something, Eric? There's a whole bunch of cats our age. You're a few years older than me. Salute to you, brother. There's a few cats older than us who looking and waiting for Social Security. Like, I may get $1,000 extra month. Depending on, I may get $1,500 a month. And what's going to happen in 2035 when the government probably says, we ran out of money, y'all? They're even saying let's say that there's any money left in 2035 that they only may be able to pay possibly 40% of the stuff that's going out there when we're only getting 80% of our Social Security anyway. So how do you plan just for today or do you plan for the future in the right prognosis? We want the 39-year-old Drea. Hey, come on, Clifton. Stop it, Clifton. Drea wilding right now, ain't she, man? Got pregnant by what's his name at the Houston Rockets? Man, she trapped that dude. She trapped him. Pinball says, we all know Sallie Mae will hound you like crazy. Hey, Pinball, I want you to know something. I didn't graduate college, but I accumulated a little bit of student loan debt. I never forget sitting in my parents' house one day, and I kept deferring my student loans. I was paying the bare minimum. And I never forget, I was like 24 years old. And Sallie Mae sent me a letter. And they basically gave me an offer to pay 25 cents on the dollar. And the rest of my student loan debt would have been forgiven. I was like, I ain't got it. But you know what I did? I wrote the check and mailed it in, and I didn't care if I bounced the check because I'll incur the $30 whatever, $35 penalty for insufficient funds, right? But you know what I said? I'll take the $35 insufficient funds because I did have enough money for some of it, but not all of it. I said, I'll take that hit and be broke so I can get Sallie Mae off my ass. I never forget. They said, yo, I'm not going to tell you the exact amount. It was 25 cents on the dollar. And I wrote that check. I took the insufficient funds hit because I was broke as hell. But you want to know something? I ain't seen Sallie Mae in my life in 20 years. I ain't seen Sallie. The best decision I had in my life. Hey, man, I'm going to keep the phone. It was like, whoa, hey, Dave, 20 cents on the dollar. Good. And you know what? A lot of people now is waiting for Daddy Biden for student loan forgiveness, trying to get that $10,000 off when you owe $80,000 and still deferring their loans. Why don't you keep paying so if Daddy Biden does give you 10 G's, that's going to cut into your student loan debt, people. Now you keep deferring. You're going to die with student loan debt. That's why I invest in timepieces. I hear you. My dad and grandfather reached 90, so I'm retirement planning for 90. God willing. Hey, man, I hear you, man. I hear you. Now, SSI will be, they say it's not all the time, so probably can get more money. I mean, it can happen, but I'm not relying on it right now. Man, I'm only 43 years old, man. I still got another 2 decades before I start taking money out. I ain't taking no money no earlier than 62 years old. That's the damn earliest if I'm going to get Social Security. You know what that means? I need to wait to 2042 or something like that. 2042. I'm talking about 7 years after talking about may not be no money left. We need to seriously stop giving to immigrants and foreigners. We have Americans that need help. Eric, that's a bigger issue right now. The liberals are doing that because they're trying to increase the voting block, man. That's the price. Us black folks, we fell in the gambit. I'm about to get out of here in a second, guys. I want to say this here. We fell in the gambit of the liberal agenda on that one, right? They're letting the migrants come in. They're letting the immigrants come in. That's why they provide all these programs. They're giving housing. They're giving cars. They're giving them money because they need future voters for the Democratic Party. You want to know why? Let me give you something before we get out of here. Trump ain't going to win this year because of black folks. If Trump wins this fall, and because of black people, even though, like, let's say, like, black men account for like 18 or 20%, and is actually growing right now for this election because the last 4 years, a lot of people who voted for Biden is pissed off right now. It's not because of black folks, even though the number's going to rise. You know why Trump may win this year? Because of white people. White people change their minds. They're the ones who's pushing for Trump now, even though they voted for Biden and Obama the last 10 years. And so the Democratic Party knows this, and they're adding immigrants in to say, hey, immigrants, the Democratic Party brought you into America. We gave you homes. We took care of your kids. We made your kids naturalized citizens so you can stay here so that you can be part of the voting bloc of the Democratic Party, because a whole bunch of white folks is going straight conservative to the Republican Party and going to vote for Trump or whoever's on that side there. So we got to create a whole new voting bloc so that we could combat the white folks who we lost, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We offer things and we don't fulfill our needs. We placate the black folks saying that we like you, we're not racist, but when it comes to government programs, you don't give a shit. Shout out to Quick in the building for the $1.99, $2. Holla, turn the chat blue here saying, what's up, Dave and Tribe? Sleepwatching. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that, Quick. All right. I'll take the sleepwatching. Give me them views. Big salute. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. Right back at you on that super. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Shoot, I'm about to get out of here in a second. Shauna says those migrants are going to Canada. They're doing the run through. No, Shauna, they're not in Canada. Just that they're here in the fucking States. Do you know? I'm literally have made the decision now to get into local politics here, so I can meet with my mayor to talk about what's going on here in Chicago, the Chicagoland suburbs. We getting fucked by all the migrants that's coming here. They're in the suburbs right now. They are down the fucking street. They were busting them at the train station where I take the train to go to work the downtown Chicago. It's not Canada, Sean. They're here in California. They're here in Illinois. They're here in New York. They're here already. They're here. Biden sat there talking about a world war for Ukraine and no reason the crowd cheered. I mean, I'm mad that my tax dollars are going to that Ukraine war right now. I didn't vote for this. I didn't vote to pay for a war that I co-signed. My tax dollars are going to something that's some bullshit. No, let Ukraine fight their war. We got problems here in the States here. We got to pay that back. This is more of the debt that's piling up that us taxpayers are going to have to pay back. I didn't vote for that bullshit. I feel bad for Ukraine and Russia right now, but let them fight their battles. It sucks, but let them fight their battles. Funny thing is, at most, only 6% of immigrant groups vote Democratic. Black vote 8% and get ignored. We ain't got nothing, Clifton. Here's the thing, too, right? As much as people may say, as I look at it from the bigger picture, oh, Trump is only just giving us crumbs when he was in office 4 years. You know, here's the thing, though, right? I'm just trying to be high level. You know, what he did give, the Democrats didn't give that. You may say he's giving us crumbs, but you know what us black folks we got to do? We got to play the black ground and take the crumbs to keep building and building and building so we don't got to take the crumbs anymore. We got to take advantage of what they're giving us here. We know we can't win. We know the laws ain't for us here. It's not about voting Democrat or Republican. It's about voting who's going to give us the right things we needed, the tools, the resources, so that we can be a better culture of people here. And if the Democrats is going to placate us saying, hey, we want you, vote for us, and don't give a shit and keep putting rappers like Cardi Party be in front of us. And I know the Trump side be like, hey, look at my African Americans over here. But you go ahead and give a gang of millions to HBCUs. We got to play the game sometimes, guys. Sometimes you got to play the long game. You would hate to say, here's my African American. He's talking down to us, right? But we got to get that money so we can get, it may not be in our generation. It may be not in our kids' generation. We got to fight to keep building so that our lineage down the line will have better than us. And we can't keep voting for things and they ain't giving a shit. Sometimes we got to take the L to get the W, even if the W is a small L, but the other side is not even giving a shit. The problem with that theory, Dave, is that just like some of the Mexicans, once they get there on their feet, they will vote Republican and turn their backs on black folks. I know, Eric, that's not on us. That's in the Democratic Party. That's in the Democratic Party. That ain't on us. But that's what the Democrats are doing right now. That's why we see the surge in migrants. They're trying to create a block of new voters to combat all the white voters who are going to the conservative Republican side. It ain't the black folks who see the conservatives and want to vote Republican. It's the white folks who feel hoodwinked. And we can't control that. When white folks say, hey, we're going to do this and we're going to go by the majority, it don't matter what the other cultures do there. When the majority says we're going to do this here, everything will fall in place. When the whites are split, that's when the minority cultures kick in and then separate the voting. But when a majority of white folks say, hey, this is how we're going to vote here, it don't matter what the black vote says. It don't matter what the Puerto Rican vote or the Mexican vote. If the majority of whites say they're doing something here, that's who's going to win. Biden has put $670 billion in Ukraine for literally no reason. They're agent member of United Nations. They don't get any important goods for us. And Biden did not work there for years. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I know. It's all good, Clifton. Get me on the next side, man. I know you support me. Super chats suck. I get it. You can cash app it or you can give me on the next one. Dave, that's what I mean. They ran through New York. Now they're going to other states and use resources. Then they're going to Canada. They won't be able to vote. They won't be here to vote. But you know who will be able to vote, Shauna? Their kids. It's not about the parents. They're getting the parents in because they got babies. Even the babies who are born here, and they're giving them naturalized citizenship here. They're not worried about the adults voting. They're worried about getting those adults in with all them damn kids because the kids will be the new voting bloc. You got to get the families in. And then when the kids get older, in about 10 years, you got a whole new pool of voters. That's what's going on here. Yeah, they're going to Canada. I get that. It's not about the parents who can vote, Shauna. It's the kids, teenagers who will be voting soon. They're giving them the free will. Or the young babies getting born here. And next you know, by the time I'm in Social Security age here, they're hoping on them to be the new voting bloc. Dave, voting for Trump isn't an option. It don't matter. It don't matter. You say it's picking your necessary evil. It's picking your necessary evil. But just know one thing: you vote Democrat, you ain't getting shit. But you know what the funny thing when we get the fear mongering? If they say you vote for Trump, he's going to be a dictator and take over the country. We're going to lose democracy as we speak. But let me ask y'all something: as black people, when does democracy ever work for us? We get some laws and we get some rules, but if the shit breaks down, they're going to do what they want to us anyway, right? They have been doing it anyway. Supported government programs getting cut, or they don't give us nothing anyway. If something hits the fan, they already look at us a certain way anyway. They take advantage of our vote anyway, don't give a shit, right? We're damned if we do, damned if we don't, right? But it's a matter of how you're voting, not for yourself, but how it's going to look for you down the line. Because just because something looks good in front of us right now, is it really good for us? It's like that piece of candy. Tastes really good, but what happens if you keep eating all that candy? Gonna rot your fucking teeth. That's been the Democratic Party right now. They've been candy to us. And then now we're looking, it's like, yo, man, what do we got to show for voting all this time, man? And no diss to the alphabet community here. Barack Obama came in office and we thought it's going to be hope, it's going to be changed. Barack done more for the alphabet community than for own black people. He done some good things, but then in second term, he was like, man, how can I stay in office? I got to get the alphabet community on my side here. Fuck them Negroes. This is what happens when America butts into everybody's business and acting like the world police. It's been like that forever, man. I know. Got a fish fry? You're making me hungry. I'm about to get out of here and get some food. Poor whites love Trump. Why? I don't know. Not for economical reasons, because he make them feel good. He knows how to get to them, man. Remember, the Latino woman in Florida was asking black folks to come to their aid. It was not until Ron DeSantis started deporting them and they wanted to team up with the black folks. Yeah, that's a whole. Ron DeSantis is a whole. He's a big ass idiot. There are people are so evil these days. It's mind boggling. Fact, Sheila. Said that's already over. White population is stagnant. I know it's like stagnant, but they're still the majority. They're still 48.9% of the population still. Gotta remember that though. Currently, right now, they still are 48.9%. If the majority of white people vote for what they want there, they're gonna win. And here's the thing about the Latino community. A lot of Latinos vote Republican and conservative too as well. So that's already moved up. It's just the fact that the majority says that's what we're moving to again right now. Two wings on the same. Exactly, Clifton. They're the same. That's what you guys got to understand, guys. What are we really voting for? One side says they like us but don't give a shit. The other side says they are racist and call us niggas, but they throw us crumbs. Got to think about it like that, right? So we got to look at what is best for us so we can win long term, because we got to play the long game, not just voting for 2024, 28. Got to look at the long term. One side says we love black people, and they throw rappers like Cardi B and getting dumbass rappers and entertainers to placate us, right? And then when they get in office, don't give a shit. The other side says, look at the niggers over there. We'll give them a few things for voting for us here, but they call us niggas. So you got to understand how are we going to play the long game? Because no side respects us, right? No side respects us. So how do we play the long game? Dave, I'm with you. Dave, I'm with you, but Trump ain't it. It's not about Trump, though. I'm not talking about Trump. I'm just saying, though, it ain't going to matter how we vote. The white folks are already dictating that. The people who voted for Daddy Biden in 2020 are already saying they're voting for Trump. And you knew how close the race was back then. If you just get a nice percentage of those white folks that's saying we mad at Biden, Trump is in whether we vote for him or not. That's one thing I want you guys to understand. Something's going to happen outside of our own control. How do we play the long game when the other side, the fairer skin, already made the decision for us? It's something that we got to think about. We can't control when they decide, hey, look, we tired of this shit here and we want this again. Trump is a puppet. He's a common asset. The P tape dropping in October. Watch. I would love to see the P tape. Dave, I'll vote for you, but never for Trump. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Eric. They won't vote for me. I mean, they won't put me in office. Hold your own nuts. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Hey, come on. Yeah, I know. He rocking with Putin, man. Vote local is a good option. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about local politics for me, man. The long game is local politics. What's happening in your community, your city? If you plan on staying there long term, your mayor, your judges, your sheriffs, the county clerks, all that stuff. That's important, not the national election. What's happening in your town? What's happening in your local state taxes, things of that nature, your police department, your fire department, your school system, the teachers that get paid by your taxes there. That's more important. Thing is, we're voting on lies because the powers that never tell the truth and how bad stuff really is. Everything's a lie. I agree with you on that, Shauna. If the white suburbs and WW move away from Biden, he is done. Clifton, they already are. Clifton, I'm trying to tell you. I mean, I think we're in March right now, and a lot can happen in the next 10 months, right? In 8 months, whatever, right? I'm telling you that these white, it doesn't matter if now, let's say that they said 18 to 20% of black men voted for Trump. Let's say that goes up to like 25, 30%, right? That is not going to change the difference if a gang of Biden voters says, fuck Biden, we're going to Trump. We're going back to Republican here. And here's the bigger thing that people are not looking at the numbers. It's not just white men. It's white women who are crossing the side from Biden to go back to the Republican Party. That is the biggest caveat, because what's a stat that I always talk about? There is more women than men in this country, in the black community, but in every community. There's more women than men, and white women are saying we want to vote Republican now. That is the thing that you guys need to pay attention to in the next 7 or 8 months. It don't matter if we vote or what we decide like that. When the white population, but also the biggest part of that population, if white women, when people say he disrespects women the most, and they're saying we don't care, this is what we want, game over. Shout out to Upward Man with the $4.99, $5 holla. Turn the chat cream. We don't care about that penny. What you got for me, brother? I'm with you, Dave. Who cares about the name? I'm voting my morals money. Right now, that's Trump. Upward Man. We got voting Trump in my chat here. You see that, guys? Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. Thank you. Right back at you on that super. Here's the thing about me, guys. In my state, it don't matter. It don't matter if I vote. I mean, like, as far as like president, it matters for everything else. I could leave it blank here. You know why? Illinois is a blue state. So Biden's going to win the state. The numbers dictate that every election. My thing is, when I go in the booth, I'm looking at everything that impacts me locally. Nationally, it's a whole different ball game. For me, when they say, Dave, you're voting for Trump or Biden, you got to understand, states like this here doesn't matter. It's the local elections in the cities and demographics that I care about, because I could vote for Trump and Biden will win my state. When's the last time you saw Illinois lose out and was now voted majority Republican? It's been a long ass time. The same thing with California, the same thing of New York. The bigger issue is those swing states you got to look out for. See, that's the thing that people don't pay attention. You say, I ain't voting for Trump. You got to look at the fact of where state do you live in? It don't matter if you vote for Trump or Biden. That candidate already got the state. That candidate already has the state. The key is those swing states like Florida. That goes back and forth. Purple, red. It goes purple because you see Democrat one time, you see Republican another time. It goes back and forth like that, right? Swing states like that is what's going to change it. Wisconsin, that's a swing state. Goes back and forth between Republican and Democrat. It's not the bigger states, guys. You got to keep your eyes on the swing states. So when we talk about voting, we're talking about voting your local interest that it's going to impact you every single day. You can have a gang of folks here in Illinois say, we're voting for Trump. Biden will still win Illinois because this is a blue goddamn state because of Chicago alone. Because of Chicago alone. The same thing with California. Nevada's it goes back and forth. It was Republican, Democrat. It's those swing states that you got to look out for. Those are the ones. When they talking about Trump may win or Biden still has a chance, it ain't the major states that we know is going to win. We got to do our homework, and that's what happens. We get emotionally invested. How is this going to happen? How's this going to happen? Nah, you need to look at your area and say, this is already done. We need to see what y'all gonna do in those states, if you actually live in those states or don't. Spot on, homie. These local elections are paramount. Just look at Dalton right now. Hey, man, I'm 45 minutes away from Dalton. I could drive to Dalton tonight right now. It's a goddamn shame over there what's going on, man. It's a goddamn shame. Can't say that, Dave. We turned Georgia blue. And Eric, Georgia's gonna go back red. You ain't listening to me, Eric. It turned blue for the first time in forever. And you know what's going on with everything that's going on right now, especially with the Fannie Willis situation right now? I guarantee you there's voters that's seeing that bullshit and saying, fuck this shit. We voted blue in these last 4 years. We're getting this here. Hey, man, Georgia will go back red soon enough. Don't say I didn't warn you. It went blue recently for the first time in how many years, Eric? First time in how many years? We forgetting that just because we got the first time. What's the name? That was the first black senator, Democrat senator in how many years are they? I mean, Democrats in how many years in Georgia? Come on, guys. You got to remember, people change. It flip-flops in states like that. But you can see how the climate of the country right now. Don't be surprised that Georgia goes back to red. If not by this election, by 2026, when he gets back to the midterms. We call them Polly Poppers Day. We stay red. I hear you, Vince. I hear you. Let me see here. Let's hope not. Hey, Eric, do yourself a favor. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but look at the environment of how it turned blue. And in the last 3.5 years, how our local constituents are thinking. That's the biggest thing, Eric. Just because you turn blue, you are not naturally a blue state. The last time was it Georgia was blue, what was like 2000? It's been like over 20, 25 years up before it got turned blue. And when you have that kind of swing where something happened over 20 or 30 years, you need to do a lot of good to maintain that, whether you go from blue to red or red to blue. Because if you don't see significant change, the people who decide to give Biden a chance in Georgia are going to go back to Republican. That's what you got to remember. And it works vice versa. If you see something that got turned Republican, and it's like, oh, we ain't rocking with this, we're going back to Democrat. That's what you see Nevada. Nevada goes back and forth. Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and California are some of the states that people just there. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. You put a nice list. Florida, Ohio goes back and forth. You know that, Clifton. Clifton and Derek, you guys live there. Clifton, you see how you guys go back and forth. Or even if it stays a certain color so long, how close are those counts in Ohio? Every time I watch an election in Ohio, it is so razor thin. All it takes is one seismic shift of an idea or a situation that people say, fuck that shit, we going back over here, or fuck that, we're going over there. Exactly. Wisconsin, I mentioned over Georgia the first time, California, I don't know. Gavin Newsom is really, I'm curious about that. I'm not saying there's always a blue state, but Gavin Newsom is doing some shit that doesn't make no sense. Like raising the money for delivery drivers to make $20-$25 an hour. Raising minimum wage for $25 an hour, where it forced the companies like Pizza Hut and saying, if you're going to raise these delivery drivers to get paid over $52,000 a year, you know what we're doing? We're canceling all delivery drivers. You're all getting laid off, and everybody's going to do Uber Eats and Lyft and DoorDash. That's what's going on in California right now. We got to look out for. He's doing stuff like that. It's like people are like, you're going to raise this. It's a corporation saying, fuck that shit. Nah, what we're going to do is we're going to lay everybody off what they did last month in February. So everybody who delivered pizzas and delivered food, they lost their job. Think they're going to get a raise at $20 an hour. And you know what you got to do now? You got to go sign up on Uber Eats or DoorDash to get that delivery service because they saying we ain't paying for in-house now. I go to here in Atlanta, and Facebook Win has folded people to the other side. Hey, Rome. And here's the thing, too, Eric, in Georgia. It ain't just white folks. Black folks are mad as hell about the Fannie Willis situation here. You're going to see a whole bunch of closet black people who going to put the red on their stamp because of the dynamics that's going on with the Fannie Willis or the YSL RICO case here that just drained all of the state's resources, where this case is going on and on and on, where lawyers can't even afford to feed themselves because they can't get paid in trying the case here. It's these little things like that where people who went blue, they're going to say, fuck this shit, I'm going red. One second, guys. There we go. After that last election, Cali's looking more red. Gavin's really losing right now. He is, man. Not a good look, man. Can someone define the word woke? Are we making shit up? I don't even know what woke means anymore, man. I had someone try to call me woke, but in the context of it last year, I was like, yo, you trying to call me black? You trying to call me a nigga? You'd be surprised. Because I am pro-black, and sometimes being pro-black, you think I'm Democratic. And I'm like, no, I'm an independent voter. I'm not even Republican. I'm independent. I've been independent since 2016. And so with that in mind, I don't even know what woke means anymore. One thing I look at woke is the white folks who claim they be rocking for us, and they say a whole bunch of shit that don't make no sense. Nah, homie, Cali is going automated big time. The only employee fast food workers you see are the ones holding your food. We even have AI. That's what I'm talking about, upper man. I don't know if you understood what I'm saying here. I'm saying because I only gave the example of the delivery drivers. It's already happened here, automation here. I talk heavily about automation here in the Chicagoland suburbs. In the McDonald's that's down the street from my house here, right? When it first was built, you had a counter with 5 registers. Now it's only 1 register and nothing but kiosks, right? You went from 5 registers to 1 register. And now all you got with that 1 register and nothing but kiosks. People go in there, automated self-serve. Doop, Dude, let me get a number one, juice, boom, put my credit card in, and then the number goes to the top there. All you got still is the people who are cooking the food in the back, and you got one person look at the register, and if something's going on, they come and look at the kiosk. They've really caught that down. I know, I agree with the automation, brother. I was only giving the example of delivery drivers and that how that just happened with that $20, $25 raise. But yeah, I mean, automation's already happened here in Chicago. Come to downtown Chicago. I'm talking about the one McDonald's by my house here. Look at all the McDonald's in downtown Chicago. They all had regular registers. It's only one register and kiosk. They've already automated McDonald's now. All right. McDonald's, you're going to see all these other companies. So they're taking away delivery drivers. They're taking away the cashier jobs. Only thing you're going to have is the cooks back there. And you're not going to need as much cooks because they're automating that with the robots able to flip the patties. In order to put you need one or two people to monitor the robots. And then you have a few people that do a few things here. The jobs are being cut down. So if you take these low-level jobs away, and that's huge in California, I'm just using that as a small example. So I agree with you, brother. No, we're on the same page. Woke originally meant to be aware of racism, and WS liberals and conservatives have twisted words mean. Yeah, they have, man. The woke mob. Right, Eric. It's only one Keisha at the Walmart checkout, and she will ask why you now at the self-checkout line eating at Tempe. Same thing with the grocery stores, man. All the self-checkouts used to have lines of, putting a conveyor belt. Man, they used to go from two self-serve, fast 10 items less. Man, you go to a Jewel's by my crib now, they went from 10 items less, 20 items less for the things. Man, they got Man, the Jewel's by my house right now, the Jewel Osco has about 12 self-service machines now. I asked where she bought the wings. Like, get them wings, mad as hell. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I know I didn't mean to go this long about politics and everything. It kind of merged in what we're talking about here, man. I'm glad for hearing me out, man. I don't know everything, guys. I don't know everything. But one thing I will say is I do know a few things that you guys agree with me on. I don't know everything, but you guys know that there's a few things you guys agree with me on. One side says they love us and don't give a shit. The other side calls us nigga and throws us pennies. The question is, what decisions do we make as a culture and as a people that is going to benefit us for the long haul? That's the question I want you guys to answer. It does, when it comes to being black, guys, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, because they both shit on us. What do we do when we sit down in our circles to talk about what's best for us? But it's not just for us. We're talking about our kids. We're talking about our grandkids, because what we want and what we're striving for may not happen in our lifetime. It's about the greater goal that if you have a lineage, if you have kids, and you're raising a family, you have a legacy. When we get to our age now, middle age now, what is it that we are doing for our kids and our grandkids? Because we're not going to see what we see in our generation. We've seen a lot already, but only so much can happen. So that's what I want you to think about, right? That's what I want you to think about. Upward Man says, check out the new Amazon stores. You're logged into your account. Oh, they're building them all over the Upward Man. My town was the case study. The first Amazon store was built. I mean, it used to be a Dominick's grocery store. We had the first Amazon store in Naperville, Illinois. I don't live in Naperville, but it's right down the street from me. It was the first Amazon store. We were the test case for a whole year. Now you're seeing nothing but Amazon pop-ups here, where you got your Amazon app up. You walk in and you don't got to see no cash or checkout. You put things in your cart. It calculates, and then you can walk out the damn door and then charge your Amazon account. You're right, man. Time to take Coco for a walk. Hey, man, I'll joke around about your dog later. Salute to you. Salute to you guys. Here, let me do this here. We're going to get out of here now. Shout out to everybody here, man. I man, politicians about that game now, man. It used to be civil service. Now these motherfuckers are rich. That's another thing too. Remember, we go into politics, these guys don't make high salaries, right? 70, 80,000. I make more than politicians. Now you got politicians that are millionaires because it's big business to be in politics. So you see what the game they're in and understand that they don't give a damn about us and our vote. It's about getting in office so they can make millions. It ain't about civil service no more. That's what I'm saying. Think about the long term of how it impacts us and our culture and our lineage and our legacy. On that note, guys, I'm getting out of here. Y'all hear the music. I appreciate all y'all. Salute to you guys. Salute to Rome, Upward Man, Eric D. Appreciate the conversation. Pinball. Dave, did you see CA passing a law to allow migrants to get the house loans? I did see that. That's why I brought up Cali. That pissed me off. Had to bust my ass to get my credit score to get this damn home loan. And cats coming in the country and getting shit for free. See the mentality I have when I see that shit? And that's permeating through all of you guys here as Americans. A moderate politician can't get elected anymore. You got that right, Clifton. George W. was like a moderate Republican. George W. couldn't get elected today. George W. Not Daddy Bush, son Bush. The way he moved, he couldn't get voted today. They look at him like he was crazy. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. We'll be back again, guys. I'm getting my mojo back. Getting this repetition. Feeling good. Feeling fine. Got myself a Uzi and my brother a 9. KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. We can continue discussion later. I'm out of here, y'all guys are locked up. I'm that dude named Dave. Peace out. Look out for the next live stream. We'll be cooking again. Salute to the tribe.